thought daylight savings was the dumbest thing ever. They made it for farmers because then they would have more daylight to do things. Fucking wake up an hour earlier, you lazy piece of shit.
The sun comes up no matter what time it is.
Yeah, exactly. Wake up when the sun comes up. Your rooster will fucking let you know.
I hate the one in the summer where I wake up and I have to wake up an hour earlier than I normally got used to. That one
Yeah,
pisses me
exactly.
off.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Yep.
Yep.
We call that the spring up here in the Northeast, though, Chris.
It's summer part two for us. It's the same thing as summer part three and four, just not as hot.
Yeah,
A little.
it's just getting you ready for that hot.
All right. We got everybody? Everybody ready to go?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. So just a quick recap of the last session. You guys went to the base of a volcano to get some gems, but in the process, you had found a small town during your travels and found out some information that some sort of a group is behind Bakar's body's missing. And so, does anyone remember what that note said? To what extent? Could just be a rough remembrance.
It said something about he will continue to suffer, or he something along the lines of he's still
Torture.
suffering. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna torture him more, and something along the lines of, uh,
And then being happy about it.
yeah, yeah,
All right. So, with that information in mind, Azan holds a meeting in the Grand Hall. Looks like we're all here. Since the party tasked with the volcanic mission returned, we have been searching for the meaning behind the note found concerning Bakar. We do not know what the claim that he is suffering even in death could mean, but if one of our brothers is suffering, it is our responsibility to do what it takes to aid them, even after death. Galadon has been busy interrogating our guest Madge, if you guys remember that. We still have her in custody.
yeah.
The woman we captured during the skirmish that took Bakar's life. Up until recently, she has not been cooperative. As time progressed, however, we began to get a few words here and there. It appears that the mysterious figure, Mother Crow, was not only giving the Red Brains the occasional task to complete or information, she was also responsible for providing the resources for the group's original resurgence in the area. We would press for the identification of this Mother Crow, but either Madge doesn't know for sure, or she's willing to take that information to her grave. The most information we got out of Madge was after Galadin asked where Bakar's body could have been taken. Madge gave us a look we hadn't seen before. One might have even mistaken it for sympathy. She shared that there was a smuggler the Red Brands dealt with a few times, even ordered by Mother Crow to deliver dead bodies on an occurrence. It was a task that didn't seem to sit well with her, and when you consider this group was running a kidnapping and trafficking ring with orphans when we arrived, it's worth concern that she seems disturbed. She gave us the information on her contact, a lizard folk smuggler by the name of Dunborough. Dunborough is apparently based out of Port Last, the only port in between Neverwinter and Luskan. According to Madge, the lizard folk is likely to be found in the local bar. I suggest you start your search there. Ghost, this might be a tricky one. The details here are murky at best. At worst, this is a trap. But the potential that one of our brothers, one who sacrificed his own life for those of his fellow companymen, could potentially be in a harmful situation is a dire enough situation to justify the risk. Whatever the situation might be, I said situation not there, it is our duty to investigate. Go to Port Last, locate this Dunborough, and discover where our brother has been taken. You are authorized to follow this wherever it may take you, whether that be to the middle of the sea, or back to Bakar's homeland of Minturn, or even Am. May the gods watch you on your journey.
What is the name of the city?
What was that?
What is the name of the city? Port Last?
Last. Yep. I think that's how you pronounce it. Last. It's just north of Neverwinter.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, LLAST. I guess it could be last or Yast.
yes, might be.
I guess it depends on nation of origin.
Or it could be la asked, like Aaron.
Aaron, there you go.
Aaron.
Can you use it in a sentence?
What the hell is going on with this map?
Aaron is from the last.
Hey,
Oh, that's not supposed to be there. All right, so we are down here in Conneberry. Port Last is here, north of Neverwinter.
did you just move Conneberry, Corey?
I sure did. What the hell? That shouldn't be like that either. No, can't do that again. Um, all right. So, however you guys want to approach this.
Um, I mean, I think we should just go straight to
Before
straight to
you
Port
head
Lil.
out, do you guys have any follow-up questions? Anything else you want to discuss?
Um,
Kind of just throw a lot of information at you. So,
Okay, so we're supposed to go to last and look for lizard people in a bar. Is that correct?
Dumb
one of the
Barrow. We're going to see Dumb Barrow.
Yes, we're going to Port Last to see Dumborough, a human trafficker, lizard folk human trafficker.
yeah.
what did you call the port?
Huh? I said Port Last.
Alas.
Yeah.
And why do we think that Dunbro knows stuff?
What's her name? Said it.
Mother.
Mayor.
Yeah, but why did? How does she know? How does she know? How does she know Dunborough?
She was in charge of the Red Brands for a little bit there, or as far as we know, she was in charge of the Red Brands for a little bit there.
And she knows Dunborough because the Red Brands were doing human smuggling. Like, what's her
Correct.
relationship with Dunborough? Okay.
Dumb. When the Red Brands, when we first encountered them back in our original uh campaign, they were smuggling children.
Right. I remember that.
The
So that
information I just gave, just to kind of clarify, because I just gave it. When she was asked where someone might take a body, like Bakar's body, she quickly remembered that she was once tasked with bringing both alive
okay.
and dead bodies to a smuggler.
Okay. Okay. I gotcha.
And so something about that didn't sit well with her, which is why she immediately shared and kind of recollected on what she knew.
It didn't
Okay.
sit well with her.
Right. The child smuggling,
Yeah, the
peasant
child smuggling.
killing,
Yeah,
bandit.
murderer.
Hmm.
Okay.
Then this must be a shady operation.
Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha.
That part slipped my mind when you said it.
Oh, it's all good.
In one ear and out the other.
I said it really quick, I get it.
Okay. Okay. I gotcha.
I laid down a lot of information on you. So,
Yeah. No.
any other clarification you guys need?
So we're
Uh,
going from a volcano to somewhere really cold. Is that right?
no, it shouldn't
Yeah,
be cold. It's just north of Neverwinter, so I'm thinking like just a little bit of fall.
yeah. It's like going to the beach in November, So a little cold, but not super cold.
Yeah, but it's just south is Neverwinter, so it can't be that cold.
Was
You're not
mine?
getting the thermals off of that river though, probably. The reason why Neverwinter is warmer is because the river is always heated up by that volcano.
Uh,
So maybe you have a little bit of heat. It's not horrible because you're not too far away from that volcano, but still.
yeah.
What do we know about Port Last? Do we know anything about the city?
Other than it's north of Neverwinter, I haven't given you anything. But if you guys know anything from your own, you can absolutely bring it because your characters might know that, and that's fine. I'd accept it.
Well, I guess I've never been that far north, so
Yeah, first time I've ever heard of it.
On the
This
map.
truly is an adventure.
Would I know anything as a researcher?
Sure. You might know the entire Wikipedia entry.
Oh, okay. That's just my background feature. Give you a check or something?
Yeah, go ahead, give me a history check if you want.
Sure.
You know, like
yeah.
most of it. If there's anything obscure from novels, you wouldn't know that, but just the general
Didn't seem like
information.
it wasn't interesting enough to catch my eye.
That's right.
So
All
are
right,
the
so
lizard folk like your cousins, Calacus, or
uh, I don't know. In this world, Corey, do lizard folk and dragonborn get along, or do they not like each other?
Hmm.
Are
I'm
we
not.
going to find out?
I'm not sure. I'm entirely caught up on the lizard folk dragonborn relations.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
like is it a scales thing? Like y'all are
I mean,
good.
I think like distant, like third or fourth cousins. You
Right
know,
on.
we
Wow.
our our families have heard of each other, but we're not on a first name basis.
Sweet.
I'm sure.
You
I'm sure
just,
Kalakis will set the tone within meeting him in a couple minutes.
you
Galactus
just
will collect.
assume because we have scales.
well, yeah.
That's a
Um,
little racist.
Calacus will make
Okay.
sure to inform the lizard folk that dragonborn are the better of the reptilian and
uh,
humanoids.
Calacus believes the dragonborn to be superior, and the lizard folk are just too primitive. They're very
Yeah,
animalistic.
yeah, exactly.
They're not as
They're
civilized as other
they're
dragonborn.
they're they're just above kobolds.
So Komodo dragon versus gecko.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. Lizard folk are like just above kobolds in Calacus's eyes. All right, so we ready to head out, or does anybody else have some preparations to do?
Let's pack the wagon and the horses and
And if it,
supplies.
Hey, hey Lauren.
Nick said hi. She waved, but you can't see.
No, I can't see. All
Um,
right.
yep.
Oh, geez.
So we're trekking.
Yep. We are trekking along the way.
All right. So you guys work your way down the trail, and it takes a while. Based off of how long it took getting to the volcano, I think that's what, about 5 days travel, 6 days travel.
I think it was 5 days. We
Not too
decided.
important. For the most part, your travel is pretty calm. You don't really see much of any importance. You do notice the village that you passed last time that had these, yeah, right around there, that had the family that you discovered had some sort of connection to the Red Brands,
Yeah,
the orphans and the widows. They just as last time you were there, it's completely abandoned. But even more than that, it's now recently been ransacked. It looks like there's basically just a little bit of remnants of the buildings. There's really not much left behind. Doesn't even look habitable anymore. So take that as you will. But you continue your way north.
Before
You
we go
pass.
north,
Yep, go ahead.
can we just investigate those buildings a little bit, or see if we can pick up any clues from
Yeah,
investigating
sure.
those houses? Yeah,
Absolutely.
let's take a quick look around there, see if we can glean anything.
Sure. You want to give me a investigation check?
Sure. If I can find my character. Go.
Oh yeah. So on further inspection, you notice that there's actually been some recent burning in the village. It looks like somebody actually razed some of these buildings to the ground. And while last time you were here, it looked like everybody left in a panic. It looks like anything that was left behind has been taken.
Does it look like intentional burning of like can can we tell if it was intentional burning of like documents and trying to dispose of things or just
Oh,
lighting
it's like
things
of
on fire?
entire homes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just lighting houses on fire
Hmm.
and local kids.
Damn kids.
Okay. Okay, I'm good. Let's be on our way.
Uh,
I'm just gonna spend 10 gold to summon my familiar.
Okay. Shit. Oh, perfect. Okay. All right. So you guys continue up north,
we
and
do.
you pass by Neverwinter. You just bypass it.
Uh, we can stop in there and see if the shops have anything in stock.
Anything specific you're looking for?
Just a couple potions and some potions of greater healing.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I look for those too.
All right.
That's a good idea.
I like the way you think.
You want me to make any?
You got that.
I think we still have a bunch. I'm not sure if you guys used any last mission.
We used a couple.
They use the ones that
Yeah,
have bottom
yeah.
ones, right?
We used a couple.
Okay.
Somebody has to do a little fire walking.
Yeah, a lot of fire walking.
And running.
So,
I watched. I
they have
had
any?
my dad watch that part of the video, and I tried explaining how that was like pretty exhilarating. We're on top, like we're all kind of on the edge of our seat to see food survive. And he was like,
Yeah.
"Dude, this is as boring as watching baseball." We're like, D&D's a
Okay,
little
so
fun.
I put down 2 were used, so we still have 8 regular and 1 greater.
All right. So we can do. Do they have any potions at the local shop in Neverwinter Quarry?
They do.
Okay, we can top off the 8 greater. We'll just buy 2 more regular potions of healing.
No, I have 8 regular and 1
Yeah,
greater.
yeah. You have 8 regular, so we'll buy 2 more just to top it off at 10. I'll pay
Okay.
for them.
Sure.
And then greater. Do they have potions of greater healing for you?
Yes.
We will buy. How many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
And you said you have 2, Si?
I have 1.
1. So we'll buy four potions of greater healing.
Okay. Just give me a second here.
And we'll let Si hold on to those. You got you have a bag of holding, or you just have deep
I
pockets.
don't have a. I did take my bag of holding today. I used armor.
Oh, okay.
I have a bag of holding as well.
Oh, Kyle's got a bag of holding, so yeah, we can store stuff in there.
Yeah, you can hold on to. You know I can make these if you give me a little time.
I don't know if we have time. I'd rather be prepared and not have to waste time. This way,
Okay.
now if we need them, we can. You don't gotta waste time to use them.
Gotcha. Keep in mind, so saves you a little money.
Yeah. So let me know what the price is, Corey. Now with deducting gold.
That's just money he's not spending at the pub. I'm pretty happy about it.
Blackish isn't a big drinker.
The
Like he,
regular Ocean Appealing is going to cost you 40 gold
or 40 gold,
each. Yeah.
40 gold each.
Yep.
Okay. I bought 2 of those, so that's 80.
And you're also getting a greater.
Um,
We went
four
around for
greater.
everybody.
We'll do 4 greater.
That's going to run you the best price you can find in town on your quick look was 70.
70 per.
Yep. Not too bad, no considering.
All right. So there we go. All right, now we have 5 potions of greater healing and 10 regular potions. 10 potions of healing. Is there anything else that anybody wants?
Oil, a flask of oil.
Sure.
How much are those? I'll take 2.
You're looking at, for 2 of them, you're looking at 1 silver piece.
Okay.
Alright, everybody else good?
Yeah.
Alright, so you continue northward.
I think we're going to continue.
Alright, so if there's no other deviations, you guys arrive at Fort Last. Everyone good with that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
So you enter Port Last, and it's a seaside town. Obviously, it is a port. It's a functioning port. There's actually a beach with docks going out into the ocean, and there's a slew of small houses, and it's obviously a very hardworking community, very blue collar. There's one specific tavern that you notice that's kind of like on the beach, and it seems to be the most active. Do you investigate anything else in town?
Um,
And as you arrive, it's becoming like evening.
so most of the shops are starting to close. And,
Yeah, it's
Alright,
around
so-
dinner time, if you will.
yeah, I think we just head into the tavern. We're travelers thirsty for a drink.
The first run's on me.
Thank
So,
you.
anyone else disagree? Or think we should just head on to the tavern?
No,
Well, that's where they said we would find him.
All right.
Might as well check it out.
Yep. So that's where we're going, Corey. We're heading straight into the tavern.
Sure. Alright, just
I'm on the lookout for anybody might be playing Dragon Chess. Anybody with fancy clothes might maybe little bit of culture. Might be up for a game.
There we go. All right, so you enter the bar. And
Ooh.
you're on the outside of this beachside pub. The doors are open and you can enter the shack. Bar is pretty lively. There's quite a few different people at tables eating and talking and drinking. It's a bit of a rough crowd. Loud shouting and cheering fills the establishment. Quick scan of the bar, you see many seamen and dock workers here enjoying their time off. A few rough and hardened individuals scatter the bar, but in the corner you spot a lizard folk sitting by himself, back to the wall, drinking quietly.
I'm focused on that fancy looking elven guy right in the front. I'm walking right up to that guy and saying, "Excuse me, might you be a Dragon Chess player?"
He looks at you and is instantly startled. He goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, I don't want any trouble." And his companions, who are two halflings, kind of look at you and say, "Hello, brother. What can we do for you?"
Sorry, sir. I was just thinking that one of you might be up for a game of Dragon Chess.
They all look at you a little puzzled. Dragon chess, never heard of it.
My eyes dropped to the floor. I'm excited.
Damn uncultured.
I'm gonna head up to the. This is the bartender, I take it.
Yes.
I'm gonna head up to him, and ask him how much for a pint.
Since I've started talking to these guys, I'm gonna ask them, what can you tell me about the lizard folk gentleman over there? He seems a bit odd.
The one you approach still looks pretty nervous. He looks kind of jumpy. The older halfling looks at you and goes, "Honestly, we're just passing through. Don't really know the people." But he's been over there. The one lizard folk in the bar has kind of just been keeping to himself. Doesn't seem any trouble. They're all kind of looking around, a little nervous.
Alright, well enough. Thank you, sir.
As you leave, you kind of hear them murmuring and speaking to each other about this great journey they're on. And that's kind of it.
I turn around real quick. Excuse me, sir. Might your name be Frodo?
His face kind of drops and he goes, "It is, sir." Just throw a little Easter egg in there. Didn't know if you'd catch on. I like it.
Nice.
Alright.
Before I enter the bar, I would like to wild shape into a spider. So I'm going to just inconspicuously just go around listening to conversations.
Okay.
As everyone's doing that, I go up to the bartender to ask me how much for a pint.
It's probably a silver apiece, I'd imagine.
And then I slide him a gold piece and
Ooh.
ask him what he can tell me about the reptilian gentleman in the corner.
His hand slaps down on top of the gold piece as he moves it forward, and he kind of leans in towards you, and he goes, "Aye. We don't share that type of information here. He keeps to himself, and so shall you." And he takes the gold piece and slides it into his pocket, and he moves on with his work.
Shall I roll for intimidation? I'm gonna roll persuasion. gonna try to persuade him. I'm gonna try to persuade him to give me the information I seek.
Okay.
I don't wanna intimidate him yet. Does the gold piece that I gave him earlier make him like me a tiny bit?
Maybe. What do you say to persuade him?
I look at him and I say, you can see that I'm also of a reptilian nature. Like, I'm just trying to find out what kind of guy he is, and what kind of stuff he's into, so I can go talk to him and be his friend.
Does I have any business with him? Or are you just trying to start some trouble?
I have a little bit of business with him. I'm not trying to start any trouble, though. Just some information is all I'm after.
His eyes narrow, and he says, Dunborough is a good friend of ours. He visits here often. Don't try and start any trouble, or you'll get some in return.
All right, understood. I hand him 2 silver just to thank him for his help.
Then he nods to you and wishes you well on your way.
All right, so we have confirmed that that's Dunbar now. And go ahead.
I want to get into his things and look through his pack and stuff to see if I can find anything in my spider form.
Sure. As you crawl through the pack, you see a lot of rope, an extra change of clothes. There's some gold in there, a sailor's whistle. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I grab my beer and is he drinking over there in the corner? You said.
Yes.
All right. I grab my beer and I casually walk over in his direction.
I'm gonna walk right in between and stop him.
Okay.
I whisper to Kalakis, perhaps we ought to buy him a beer.
I was gonna ask him what he liked. I was gonna ask him what he liked, because we are the only two. He's the only other reptile humanoid that I've ever seen in this area, and I think we might be able to get along.
Very well.
So, I walk casually over to him, and I say, I walk up to him and I say, "Hello, good sir. Kalakis wouldn't say good sir. What would Kalakis say? Kalakis would say, How are you doing over here? See you're sitting alone drinking some beer, and you're also lizard folk. I'm a dragonborn, but we're kind of close. Haven't seen many reptiles around. How about we share a drink together?"
He doesn't even break his gaze. It almost looks like he's staring just across. And he grabs his beer and he says, "No dragonborn's no friend of mine. Have a good evening." And he just keeps drinking.
So I look at him and I say, "Dragonborns aren't friends of yours." "Well, fine. Not this one anymore." And I walk away. Then. I don't wanna piss him off and.
As you walk away, he goes, "Yep, just like a hidey-tidy dragonborn."
I take one step backwards and I say,
Bye.
Take a couple steps backwards and I say, "Excuse me?"
You're just like all the other dragonborn, just pompous and full of yourself. You think you could just walk over here and just command the room? What, you think I'm just a dumb imbecile and you can just do whatever you want, like I'm just some animal?
I look at him and I say, "I was just asking if you want to have a drink with me, and you're the one being pompous and douchey."
He kind of peeks up and he's like, I could go for a drink.
All right. What are you drinking?
There's only one good grog here, and it tastes like piss. I'll just take whatever they got on tap.
All right. I wave the barkeep down and or I wave the barmaid down and we have a drink.
All right,
Can I cast message?
sure.
Wait, did I take message? Shoot, never mind. I changed my
Yeah, I'll tell the
cantrips.
barkeep that I'll bring the drinks over. I'll bring the
Okay.
round over.
Yep. He pours everything out and
All
passes
right,
it off for you.
so let's grab a handful of pints and I just kind of make my way over.
I ask as I see Goldtip coming over. I ask him if it's okay if my one adventuring partner joins us.
Hey, you able to find a table?
And he kind of waves and says, "Come join me, friends. Anyone who brings beer is a friend of mine."
All right.
All right, so
He's still
I
kind of
sit
giving
down right
Clark
over
a cold
here.
shoulder, but
As
Take
for
it.
All right.
uninvited, we'll start drinking.
All right, so rounds
All right,
on the
so-
table, and I toast to new friends.
I ask him what his name is.
he shares that his name is Dunborough.
Dunbar.
And as you're drinking and kind of talking, and he's not giving you a whole lot other than his name, he kind of notices that the group around him keeps growing. And now that there's four of you sitting around, or four of you sitting around him, it's kind of like, what are you guys? Some kind of adventuring group?
No, we're just friends that happen to meet up in this town.
He was buying drinks for everyone, so I'll sit here.
Yeah, don't worry, don't
Laughing
worry.
from my own
When this round's done, I'll make sure there's another one coming in. Don't worry about the crowd. There'll be plenty of drinks all around.
Look at it when I say, does for being a hoity-toity dragonborn, does it look like you'd see me around with these kinds of people?
He kind of laughs and he says, "You know, for a dragonborn, you ain't too bad." And slaps you on the shoulder.
All right. So are we getting?
I think we should keep buying him the drinks.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Are we getting him inebriated or
So when you guys arrived, he was already
half in
kind
the bag?
of half in the bag. Yeah. As you saw him staring out, you now realize that it was just because he was kind of glazed over.
Okay, we're just gonna keep feeding him drinks.
No, he's pretty lit.
So how lit are we talking? Are we talking like white girl wasted, or are we talking
He wants to
sorority
see the
girl
cog
wasted?
check.
Yeah, he's pretty
You go
drunk.
to bed. All right, good night, honey.
Ew.
If he's if he's pretty drunk, I ask him. I'm like, so Dumborough, what do you do for work?
A little of this, a little of that. I work the docks. I specialize in shipping and handling.
Oh, okay.
What kind of goods?
A little of this, a little of that. Why?
Ask him, I'm like,
Are you in the market for something?
I'm actually kind of interested. I could use a little bit of maybe work for a day or two to make a little extra money so I can get my ass over to the next town.
Hmm. I'm not
You got
aware of
anything
any
that
work
might
right
need-
now, but you know, this area is always pretty busy. Maybe if you keep an ear out, someone might need some help unloading a ship or something.
Yeah, I was thinking a little bit more if you got a little bit heavier cargo that you might need a little muscle for. And that's what I'm a little more used to.
Hmm. You're starting to sound kind of specific.
I'm not saying specific, but I have a unique skill set that I get bored with lifting boxes here and there, but something with a little more action that puts a little gold in my pocket. I can do that and just get my ass onto the next town.
Ye
This
are
town,
just the
this
type of
place looks a
player.
little fucking this place looks a little fucking boring. So I'm gonna make my money and see if I can just get out.
You see, yeah, you seem just the type of crowd that I would like to work with. Unfortunately, it's been kind of slow for me lately. I haven't really had any special deliveries as of late. So I don't really have much to offer to you.
I mean, is there work that maybe might pop up every once in a while if I come back through town? I mean, what kind of work are you that we could be looking at? Maybe we can work some kind of network or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I specialize in getting goods in and off of, let's just say, to clientele that aren't welcome in the ports. We'll take a boat out in the dark of night and help get cargo to and from ships that can't come to the dock otherwise.
I
Look at
asked
him
him
and say, "Do you have any of those going out anytime soon, or are you still unsure?"
I haven't heard anything as of late. It's been kind of slow.
I asked him excitedly, might those goods include a dragon chest set?
Hmm. He kind of thinks. And he says, I'm not sure about that. I don't quite know what Dragon Chess is. Dragon Chess sets. But I think I'll keep an eye out.
I turn around, give myself, try and hide the look on my face as he says that. Deep breath, turn around. Oh, I have another idea. What about magic? What about magic items?
Honestly, most of the cargo I move, I'm not sure what it is I carry. Usually just crates and boxes and barrels.
Don't you ever get curious what's inside?
I You've been around as long as I have, you know it's not worth getting curious.
How can you
Does
not
it
be
smell like food?
curious?
If it was just food, I wouldn't be required.
And then I'm gonna say any exotic meat, but I'm gonna say that in Draconic.
He doesn't speak Draconic, does he?
Mm.
He's a lizard folk.
So,
Yeah, he might speak Draconic. Who knows?
does he?
He just looks at you blankly.
I I, I look over at Shalstar and I'm like, really, man?
I don't know. I'm just here to taste things. Told you my character wants to invent ice cream, right?
So he looks up and he just goes, it's been nice to have your company, but I think I'm gonna have to call it a night.
I look at him and I ask him. I'm like, I just have one more question for you.
Alright, go ahead, my new friend,
If you
the Dragonborn.
if you don't know, when your next job is going to be, and you're not sure who you're not sure who you're working for, how do you come across these jobs?
I work with a couple of different handlers and you get tips and information, but that's all about the network. I have some friends in pretty dark places.
Look at him. I say, I'm pretty interested in that line of work. You think you might be able to set me up with one of them, or is that out of the question?
Well, it's possible. Um, Tell you what, I'll throw your name around and see if anyone's interested. It might take a few days though. Come back in a week or so.
All right. I give him I never gave him my name yet, so
Nice
I give
enough.
him I gave him a fake name because I'm sure Kalakis is known amongst the red brands. and a lot of handlers, so I make sure to give him a fake name. Uh, what's my fake name gonna be? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see.
Sakalik. That's Kalakis backwards.
Yeah, sure. It'll be Sakalik. Sakalik Vermled. My name is Sakalik Vermled.
I introduced myself as Betlog.
Saklik and Bitlog, nice to meet you.
All right. Well, I look forward to speaking to you again. I'll meet you in about a week back in this bar then.
So he gets up to leave. You guys are letting him leave?
I mean, there's still a spider in his bag.
I'm gonna stay with him.
Yeah, there's still a spider on his persons. And I'm sure that spider also has a sending stone in her pocket.
I want to see where he goes, so I'm gonna stay on him.
Alright, so he walks out with the bag with Heidi in tow and inside, unbeknownst to him. And he works his way out to a little shack. It's basically just a lean-to on the beach, and he passes out drunk.
I have my
Pass
owl
that
fouling
drunk?
him. My owl's fouling. Yeah, my owl's fouling, so I have eyes on him.
All right.
Alright, I want to search around his place and see what I can find.
You don't find much. He lives a pretty minimalist lifestyle. There's a lot of random boat paraphernalia for his rowboat. He got some oars, some rope.
No logbooks or nothing.
You end up finding a few documents here and there, but specifically there's a letter that's opened up. And it's addressed from Mother Crow. And it says, "Thank you for taking care of that special delivery as of late. That was a gift or a personal. I see that as a personal gift to myself."
Was there a date on said letter?
No.
Could we tell if it was written recently or not?
You can tell anything. You're not there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm not there. I'm not there, so I don't know.
Alright, so I find that, and I'm going to crawl out of the tent and look around. Am I by myself?
You are. And
Alright, then I'm gonna.
The tent is to the
drop
south of the town, so kind of off on it.
Okay. I'm going to drop my wild shape, get out my sending stone. Hey, pal? Wait, who has the other one?
I think Pal would have it. Pal or Shallow would have it.
Probably the
One of those
bag.
two.
Hey, pal, I'm on the beach somewhere. But he's passed out, like totally just passed out drunk, and I just found a letter from Mother Crow thanking him for a special delivery, and it was like a personal gift to himself. No date or nothing. But he's like completely, I don't know, open.
Ooh, ambush time. Galactus. Wanna go ambush somebody?
Yes, Galactus does want to go ambush somebody. I just didn't want to do it in this bar because the bartender said, "Don't cause trouble."
Okay.
I tell them where, I tell you what I can see from my vantage point so you guys can find me.
All right.
I know where you guys are, or where you are.
Oh, true. I don't know. Yeah.
All right, so let's head on out. We're gonna head on out and meet up with Heidi.
Alright, so you all meet her in the shack on the beach.
Right outside of it.
Okay.
Now, how inebriated are we, by the way?
Oh,
You might have a little bit of a buzz.
Oh, we're not
Nobody's
hammered.
too drunk.
Yeah, we can we can still function. Just reaction speed is a little bit slower than usual. All right.
Better
I'm
than the
fine.
lizard folk, though.
I drank chocolate milk and yeah, I just drank hot chocolate, and I can't get poisoned.
Goldhead's still walking around with a pipe in his hand.
So I
I might be a little tipsier. I'm a lightweight.
Should we tie him up and ask him where Mother Crow is?
I wonder if since we're friends and he's hammered, we could try to convince him that Mother Crow said, "I need you to bring a shipment to meet me."
Do you have the letter?
What
No, I couldn't carry it with my tiny spider legs. So
Well,
it's
I mean, we're standing right next to his stuff, aren't we?
no, we're outside of his hut so that I
Oh, okay,
wild shape didn't bother him.
okay.
what if I try and put an illusion in his head of Mother Crow visiting him?
Could do that. But we don't know if he knows where Mother Crow's hideout is.
Yeah. We also don't know what Mother Crow looks like.
Yeah,
At all.
we don't know what Mother Crow looks like.
That
We
might
So
don't
should
know
we
if
just
we don't
kill
even know
him?
if he knows what Mother Crow looks like.
true.
I
So then what do we
think
do?
we're just standing outside this guy's house, creepily talking.
What happens if you like turn into a spider and go inside his nose?
um, I wouldn't like that very much.
And the transform back. Boom.
Ooh, ow. That would hurt.
That's like the Ant-Man and Thanos plot hole.
I'm also not sure what that would accomplish. We're not trying to freak him out. We're just trying to get information.
Yeah. So I don't think we should. I think we should leave him and just kind of watch over him for now,
We'll
because
kill him.
he seems to think, or he's friendly with us currently.
I think
All
that's
right.
right.
I don't think we should. I don't think we should attack him or detain him in any way.
Maybe what we should do is like get some rest, but keep watch over one at a time. Keep watch over his house, see what's going on,
Yeah.
and kind of
Yep.
Yeah.
follow him.
Is there anywhere near that we can take some concealment for you?
Yeah, there's I mean, there's not heavy cover, but there's some decent concealment on the edges.
Like
It's dun grass and dune grass and stuff like that.
like we can take naps and he wouldn't be able to see us in his hungover, inebriated state.
Mhm.
All right. So I think
Also,
we should do that.
also, as we're taking turns, we have an extra couple of options because I can disguise myself, Heidi can wild shape.
Mhm.
We have a couple of other options.
Yeah. I'm just a large dragonborn.
Behind some dune grass.
Yeah.
As you're hunkering down for the night, and night's like heavily upon you now. The moon's up. It's later in the evening. You hear from a shack a loud scream, kind of like a panic scream.
What
And you hear something bang.
what shack? Is
That
it
is
his shack?
that is Dunbarrow's shack. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Uh,
I think we should
does
go
I
investigate.
think I think somebody who can disguise themselves should go investigate, because if we just run in there, he's gonna be like, what?
He's
If
never seen me before.
Yeah, true.
And
So
I
if
go.
if we run in there, the people that he's seen, he's gonna be like, let's say he fell out of bed and stubbed his toe really hard. What are you fucking spying on us? Spying
All
on
right,
me?
We're
I
transient. We're
run in
sleeping
to
on the
see.
beach.
Or
So I think
I could disguise myself as like a sailor, like an ordinary sailor.
that works. Whoever wants to go,
We'll go
Heidi or
together.
Al.
I'll
Yep.
tap
Let's
Heidi and
go.
give her a gift of alacrity.
Oh, thank you so much. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Ooh. And I'm gonna just to be ready for anything, cast Shillelagh on my horse.
Alright,
And
so
run
what do
off with Pow.
And I'm disguising myself as my impression of a sailor. Maybe a little bit more spiffy than the other sailors I've seen. My bandana's a little coiffed. Beard's a little bit nice and tight.
high class sailor?
You know,
Oh,
sailor.
don't you look grand. All right,
Oh,
let's go.
you look
And we
like
Sailor-
right
barge
out of
into the
South
shack.
Pacific or something.
Sailor
Yeah.
fabulous.
So when they get over there, Corey, what do they see?
So you approach the shack and you quickly see a candle be lit, and you hear heavy panting. And you don't
Hello?
see much until you come around the corner, in which you'll be exposed.
We see candlelight and what else?
You don't see much,
Okay.
because it's just kind of like a lean-to, so you'd have to almost be directly in front of it to see it.
I still have my familiar as well, so I'm gonna send my familiar to go take a look.
Okay.
Have-
Your familiar shoots across, and you just see Durnborough sitting on his bed. Speaking of which, I just summoned the demon. Give me a second.
Yep. All right, this gives us a chance to discuss our next options.
I just figure we could say we heard you screaming. See what happens.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't know you two, so he doesn't
No.
know a random sailor and Heidi. Never seen you guys.
Yes, I do believe that was a good idea.
But I think if me and Goltab and Shalstar went in there, he would have been like, "What are you guys watching me?"
But we can always just say that we're transient in the town. The beach is a free place to sleep, especially after I
Uh,
spent all my money on booze.
yeah.
Well, you're just a scream away, both of y'all. So, well, three of
What we can do is, since we can just say that we were passing by and heard his scream,
you.
Yeah.
and then if we see something strange, we can scream, and you guys can come as guys just sleeping on the beach.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Well, we heard you scream. We had to see if you were all right.
So he looks a little shaken, but gives you like a weary eye, and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry to bother you. Just just a bad nightmare. Sorry, some screaming fits. Please, I'll try and keep it down."
Night- Nightmare, sir. That's no good. I think you got to talk it out.
While you're doing that, I'll make some tea. And I bring out my herbalism kit and I start setting up. It'll calm your nerves right down, I promise. Tell him all about it. Go ahead.
I appreciate it. I don't want to share much. I can't share much. Please, I'll keep it quiet. I'm sorry I disturbed you.
What the you can't share? You're a good man.
He kind of looks at you like, "Sir, I just met you, but I appreciate your judge of me. I'm sure I don't deserve it, but
Oh, don't be silly. Sailors are the finest. I've never met a sailor who wasn't good.
Do you sail?
some of us are not lucky enough to live in the more honest life. Some of us have to do the dirty work, and sometimes it
Oh,
haunts you.
oh, I see. The mines are a terrible place to work. That's a rough life, sir.
Not what I meant, but absolutely.
Not what you meant. I'm very confused.
Here, drink
When
this.
he drinks the tea, um, he becomes a little more relaxed, kind of like confused and hesitant with who you're there, but he's still a little drunk, so he's still kind of comfortable, and he kind of just starts speaking of how sometimes when you agree to do any job, sometimes the jobs can be a little dirty, and you got to live with the consequences. And unfortunately, he feels like he might have gone too far.
Oh, that's a terrible spot to be in.
I've got an idea. Perhaps you should find a priest. Maybe with a
Uh,
priest you can.
Hmm.
I think the gods turned their backs on me long ago.
Oh, there's always another god. This is the Forgotten Realms, after all. Plenty of gods.
You're a pretty optimistic guy, aren't you?
What kind of god? What kind of god is you? There's happy gods. There's sad gods. There's trickery gods. There's even a god for ruffians.
That way, when you sail in the mines, you'll be protected.
He kind of contemplates and he says, "I see. I have a lot to think about here. I appreciate your help."
But you weren't attacked or anything?
No, it's just the haunting of a ship I once had to visit. Forever will haunt me, cold to the bone.
What did you see on the ship?
Saw hard things. I didn't see anybody. It was empty, just ghostly. But I heard screams, and cold to the touch. The ship just kind of just hung there, even with torn sails. It was so creepy. I couldn't get in and out fast enough, and I just had to deliver the goods I was required to deliver, and just leave them on the deck. And I don't know. It still kind of freaks me out.
Oh my goodness, where was such a place?
The ship out there. The ship I'd avoid if I were you. It's out in the fog. It comes and it goes, and I'm sure it doesn't take any prisoners.
Ooh, I'll be sure to stay away.
What does the ship look like? Does it have any kind of defining characteristics? We want to make sure we stay far away from that.
I think I've talked enough about this. Unless you have any further business with that ship, I think we should call it a night.
I'd agree. I'm tired. Well, it was nice meeting you.
As you leave, he kind of perks up for a second and goes, "I'm kind of out of it, and you caught me in a spot. Do you have any interest with the ship? You seem to be pretty interested."
Well, you don't hear about the cold, torn, sailed ship very often. That scares even the hardened uh, adventurer like yourself or whatever it is that you do.
I
I
appreciate
tell,
it.
I tell him, sir, I make my living as a sailor. I just as soon avoid such a ship, so I want to make sure that I avoid this one as best as I can. I wouldn't want any unfortunate circumstances.
That doesn't sound good.
He kind of gives you an eye and says, I hear what you're saying. Well, if I was such a person that wanted to avoid it, I certainly wouldn't hire myself to take you out in the middle of the night and approach said ship. That would be unheard of.
Why would you want to? Would you be interested in doing that?
I'm just saying, if I was someone who didn't want to get involved, I certainly wouldn't want to take you out there. It's terrifying. Now I'm playing mind games that I can't even keep up with.
All reverse psychology, Corey.
Apparently, my brain's not deep enough for this.
It's reverse psychology.
Well, maybe I'm interested a little bit. It sounds like a good ghost story, and I do like to write stories.
So he ends up he's kind of narrowed now, and you're realizing he's not really quite as drunk as you thought he was. He pulls out his sword and he says, "Look, I don't want to fight you. You seem nice enough, but please tell me what your actual business is here. Clearly, you're interested in this ship, and I would like to know why."
Because you told us about it after you screamed in the middle of the night while we were taking a romantic walk on the beach. Thank you very much.
He says, "Yeah, that's fine and good," and he points over to Pal's direction. He goes, "Clearly, this man is no sailor. Can you please tell me what exactly you wish?"
Do I see this through my familiar?
Sure.
I just say, sir. I just say, sir. I apologize for the deception, but a friend of mine mistaken. We, I, we, we're. I'm just simply looking for my friend. I mean, no business with you, and and I'd be happy to walk away.
And
So,
God,
so, I hold out my hand and I make an illusion of like a wanted poster with Bakar's picture on it.
he he takes a second and says, "Why would you think I have anything?" And as he's halfway through that sentence, he looks at your own poster, and you see his green scales kind of go a little flush as the heat kind of leaves his face, and he just stops
You
cold
do
in the
not.
sentence.
Can I start tinkering with my ball bearings? I
Mhm.
want to make one. One will be a sound of a child crying, and the other will be the sound of a crow. I'm gonna have my owl just take it on top of his shack and kind of just have both sounds going off at the same time. And I'm gonna start to ritually cast Unseen Servant and just have it keep slamming the door of his shack. That'll take. That will take. Hold on. How long is ritual casting when I am with a
10 minutes.
scribe? With a scribe, I can do it
Oh,
with one action.
oh, right.
Yes,
Oh my
because I'm a
God!
scribe. So
Instant
yes, I
haunting.
will be. There you go. Instant haunting. There you go.
As the crow cries and the baby wails and the door starts slamming, his face kind of comes back with a little bit of color, but he looks terrified and he goes, "Who are you? What? I'm sorry. I didn't want." And he can't really bring out any sentences as he's looking at you both in horror.
I say, sir, we'd be very happy to leave. Just a little bit of direction.
You you want to find where he is?
Aye, matey.
And he looks shaken and he goes, "I'll do whatever it takes to make this wrong righted. I'm I'm sorry with the part I played, but please just stop this horror. I'm terrified, please."
Are these
Just
guys
show us.
scared too? I didn't tell them I was doing anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know what's going on with
It's a
that.
really good point. Does Pal keep his disguise at this point as the whole building is freaking out?
That you?
As
Please tell me it's you.
as
Are you doing
as
this?
I,
No, no, knowing a little bit about magic, I'm taking some guesses about
as
what's
I'm
going.
as I'm back here with Shallister, I'm just laughing my ass off.
So you'll take us to the ship then? Maybe we could tell them to stop.
Yes, I'll take you. I'll take you out my boat, no problem. Please, just make it
Nice.
stop.
Okay, go out
I'll
and wait.
drop everything instantly then. It stops. Just dead calm.
It just dies to a calm. So does the whole party meet back up to head out? He's
Yeah.
willing to take you immediately. He wants to right this wrong and do what he can to make everything better. Do you have any questions for him before you head out?
So I'm gonna kind of try and like flip around a corner and turn back into. What am I doing about? What am I doing about turning back into me?
You know what?
Uh,
I'm assuming that you guys are talking back with us. What we can do, how we can play this out is, if you're gonna go to the ship and you want extra muscle, you met us at the bar and you hired us to help you,
Yeah.
since he doesn't know that we're all connected.
Yeah.
And then, so, when he shows up and he sees Kalakis and Goldtib, and he goes, "What the fuck are these guys doing here?" And be like, "Oh, this is a scary ship. I threw a couple gold for them, and they're gonna tag along
These
with us."
guys.
Yeah.
How are we communicating this? We're like in front of him.
Yeah.
Well,
you
I'm
can get a
assuming that
minute.
you guys are gonna
You
walk
can.
back to us at some point.
Yeah, you have a minute to kind of break away. And as he's
Collect your
getting
things.
his boat ready, he says, "Meet me down at the dock, or down at the shore, the southern shore. Meet me there in about 20 minutes. I'll get everything ready." So he gives you a minute alone for you to figure it out.
Tell him that Heidi's gonna go on the ship. I need to meet a friend of mine. So I'm not going. Only Heidi's going.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna go.
He agrees to taking Heidi out alone.
So
What
I'm.
happened?
So I'm gonna
Something
go back.
happened?
So I'm going back to the group. I have to go back to the group to change back into me. So
So then I'm
he goes,
assuming then that's when you give us the rundown.
yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah. So we'll be the hired help, and I
And
guess to kind of maybe to kind of sell it on them that as we're walking up, um, Kalakis and I can be somewhat arguing, saying, "No, no, we want 5 gold apiece for this. If you're gonna help us onto the ship, we're gonna need a little more money for this."
my name.
And I
He doesn't know me as Kalakis though. He knows me as Salakis
Oh yeah.
Sakalik.
or Sakalik.
Exactly.
He knows
Exactly.
me as Sakalik.
Exactly.
So you have to call me Sakalik around him.
And Betlog.
yeah.
Yeah,
Betlog.
and Bitlog.
I'm sorry, I'm a
Sakalik and
little
Bitlog.
dyslexic. Was that lick a sack?
No,
As
it's the other way around. It's Sakalik.
as we start approaching, I cast a message and let Heidi know what the plan is.
Oh, that's a great idea. All right, perfect. I will play the damsel in distress that needs the muscle. Perfect. Got it.
Yeah.
So he
You alright,
approaches
Heidi?
and sees the situation.
That was interesting. We're going out to a ghost ship.
Oh, is that why you're so pale? You look like you've seen a ghost already.
Was that you? I thought it was Pal.
Nope. Was what me?
No. The banging, and then there was a baby, and it was just all at once.
You look confused.
Oh my God, his house is haunted, guys. Be careful. Don't go in there. Just meet him at
Burn
the
it.
docks.
I'll introduce myself since no one knows me yet. As Kalakis Goldhead.
Your Kalakis Goldteb.
We're using fake names, right, guys?
I don't think it counts if we all change names. It's still the same. I call dibs on Heidi.
All right, so I guess we're meeting him at the dock.
Yes. So I'm like, oh, Gun Barrel. I'm so glad to see you. I'm excited for our trip out to see this
Okay,
excited ship, but I
so
did get a little scared since my pal couldn't come with us. So I hired some help.
My pal couldn't make it, so I hired pal. He looks at the group and he immediately sees Clackus and all of the friends he had just recently made at the bar, and he goes, I see you found some work after all.
Hey, gold
Look at
is
him.
gold. I don't care if
Yep.
I got to go on a ship or not.
Do you
So,
know each other? Oh, how cool is
I,
that?
I take
He
a
said
couple
he was
gold.
paying us money to go on a ghost ship, and ghosts aren't real, so I figured easy money.
I take a couple of gold pieces out of my pocket and say, "Look, look, look! The advance is always welcome."
I'll snatch it and put it in my pocket real quick. All
Um,
I
right,
look at.
you point, I smash.
so as you're all loading onto the boat, he kind of shares, I haven't once returned to this place. It was a scary looking ship. It has a terrifying figurehead and ragged sails. It kind of looks like a mobile fortress. He says, but if you're keen on going, I'd be happy to bring you. Just promise me you'll destroy the ship.
All right, so what kind of ship are we getting into? What kind of job did I just take? Should I ask this lady for more gold?
I'd take as much gold
Oh,
as you
you don't have to.
possibly could.
All right, so now we're like, what threats am I gonna have on this ship? You know, is it gonna be pirates? Are we talking ghosts? Creatures? What do we got to get ready for?
I wish I could tell you. I pulled up along the ship. I got on the ship. I dropped my package and I left. I never saw a single soul.
All right, now did it sound like there's people in there, or you don't even know?
I heard screams and yelling. I don't know
Screams
what
and
it
yelling.
was.
All
It
right,
was ghostly. It was scary.
now this package that was getting sent over there. Who are you sending it for?
I have many different contacts. This specific one is an old friend. Uh, she sent me to bring a few bodies. Uh, one is a friend of the woman who hired you.
So we're on a friend rescue mission. Is this? So I look at Heidi and I go, "This is what we're gonna do. We're trying to get a friend, or are we getting treasure on this ship?"
Maybe a little bit of both. Why not?
All right. Well, if we find your friend, and we're gonna keep the treasure.
Fair enough.
That's fine.
Can I?
All right.
Is it just like a rowboat or something?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna run my hands just on the side of the boat by the water and cast shape water. I'm going to change the color to like blood red, and then I'm just gonna pick up a handful and just splash. What's wrong with the water? And that's 30 feet around the boat.
Oh, he starts freaking out. And he's just like, see, I told you there's something wrong with this place. The
How
quicker you
how
destroy that boat, the better.
how big is
All
this
right.
rowboat we're talking, Corey?
It's big enough to hold all of you.
Okay. I was
All
gonna
right.
say because me and Goldteb alone are fairly large people.
Oh, it's it's like a rescue boat on the Titanic. Like it's a pretty
It's like
big
a
boat.
Viking rowboat.
Yeah, not quite a long ship, but yeah,
Yeah.
short.
All right. And then I tell Mr. Fucking, I go, "Hey, Mr. Lizardface. So I'm working for her on this mission, but you're saying you want me to break this ship. Now, I gotta ask, what's it gonna be for us? Because as far as I'm concerned, she's my employer, not you. You had your chance. You said no, you don't have work for me.
I didn't know anybody was willing to take on this type of job, but
All
I'll
right, so
I'll happily pay you each 200 gold.
all right, I'll take the 200. But when we get back to shore and this shit's taken care of, I want something a little more heavy hitting. And it looks like you got some shit. If you're delivering packages out to this ship and you're moving some weight, I want in. I thought this was a shit town, but if there's money to be made, I'm in.
You want to cut into the business, do you?
I'm not trying to cut into any business. I got my business. You got yours. We can make it work.
I think I have something for you.
All right, we'll talk when this is done.
All right.
All right,
So
so
you guys are all getting on the ship and you're heading out?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Nice work, Gold Tab.
I grew up in Miami. If we're gonna start talking about moving shipments and suspicious packages and people,
Can't say I have any experience whatsoever in negotiating a drug deal. I think somebody does, though.
I work in the hood. All right, I'm a fireman in the hood.
I'm just setting the ambiance.
I definitely got some 1980s like Miami Heat.
Miami Vice.
Got some Scarface going on over here. I don't know. All right.
Oh, I like it.
We got music.
We got music.
Sailing music.
We also are going to be trying to use
Sailing
lighting
music.
effects. If you only see black, I'm trying.
Zoom out. I see red lines. I assume I shouldn't see those red lines yet.
No, you can. I put those in there so you know where the doors are.
Like they
Oh,
can't see
okay.
anything.
Are you zoomed out all the way?
Try zoom. Yeah, try zooming out.
Your token might not be set up because I didn't set yours up properly.
Yeah, I'm still showing the bar.
You still see the bar?
I'm in a
Yeah.
black screen.
That's not good.
See a
on.
ship.
I'm on main deck 15. 15 decks. That's a lot of decks, Corey.
It's not
It's
technically.
How are we
oh,
gonna handle those decks?
it's a ship of many decks.
You should have many decks. It's a fine
Now I
deck.
see.
Sit on my deck.
Now I see a ship.
You see a ship too? Okay. Sai, anything?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good now.
Okay. Everybody is able to see the ship?
I see a
Yep.
ship.
Awesome. The lighting's actually working for once. Alright, so
Is this normal or is it like ethereal?
hold on. I got some reading for you. Alright. As Dunborough gets you closer and closer to the ship, you watch in awe the size of the naval construction before you. Out in the mist, you see towering masts, luscious wood, engravings carved in the hull, two tower-like structures forming the captain's cabin, and at the bow of the ship is a gigantic bat-like dragon figurehead merged with the rest of the structure. The design seems eerie and out of this world. No human hands could have possibly built this. As you look around, the only way in the ship seems to be the rope ladders hanging on the side, floating silently with the rest of the boat. As soon as you catch on, Durnborough brings the small boat away, explaining he'll wait for your return just a few feet away, so as not to be seen. Your ascension begins, and you climb up the side of the ship, and you land just where you are right now.
When we land, is there just an eerie presence? Or do we not really notice
As you
anything?
look around, the world seems to have fallen silent. Not a single soul is seen around you. The deck is completely empty. You see ropes, barrels, ladders, and sails, but no one to man them. When you listen, only the murmur of the waves and the wind can be heard. Behind you is what you reckon to be the helm in the captain's cabin. In front of you, the bow of the deck. But the way there seems covered by a thick green fog. So that's to the north is the thick green fog.
Yeah, towards the bow, the front.
Mm-hmm.
This is so odd.
So can we see the stairs? Or no?
Yeah, through the fog. I mean, the fog's not
Okay.
completely solid.
Okay. Can
Oh.
we... And there's nothing behind us fog-wise, you said? Not really.
Does water count as, does fog count as water?
Well, technically it's mist. Fog is caused by water.
Just want to know if I can cast shape water to change the opacity of the fog.
What was your question? Sorry.
He,
Trying to see if it's water so that you can try and control it.
yeah, he wants to see if he can change the opacity of the fog with shape water. Because our reasoning is technically fog is water.
This specific fog does not seem to have water attributes, as you attempt.
Oh, it's haunted water or haunted fog or something. I was
There's also
I wasn't gonna make it clear. I was gonna make it super thick. just checking.
there's also a poop cabin off to the side.
Excuse me?
There's also a poop cabin on the side.
Did we knock on the captain's quarters door? Maybe he's sleeping.
Yeah, I think we checked the doors to our south. Is this a stairwell right here?
Yes, that's going down.
Okay. I think we check what's up on this up in the captain's cabin first.
Went down to the
No,
captain's cabin.
maybe not the captain's cabin or the poop deck. We check this. I think it'll be better off checking to see what's in these doors first. Everyone agree?
Yeah, I think we should check higher before we go lower.
Well, usually you start at the top and then you work your way down.
All right, even better.
In more aspects of life than others.
I mean, if we're looking for the crow, isn't it usually? And then I'll point up the crow's nest.
I don't think we're looking for the crow here.
We don't know what.
we don't know what we're looking for.
Alright, so you're trying the doors down here first?
Yeah. I think we should try these. I think we should try one of these two doors first.
Which one are you going to try first?
You know what? Let's go left.
Okay.
Does anybody else want to choose a different way?
No, I'll
I'm
just
good.
follow the crowd.
All right, left it is.
All right, who wants to go first?
I'll head on in first.
One second.
What I really will, can I cast detect magic, just to see what's around?
Sure. You are. How far of a distance does detect magic have?
Detect magic. I'll just pull it up. There you go. Within 30 feet of you, and it's a concentration for 10 minutes.
You are detecting a strong magic from way down below deck.
Any school in particular?
Not that I know of at the moment.
Okay. I'll pass that along. There's something magical deep down.
I'm gonna ask him what kind of what school?
Huh? Oh,
It's something dark. I don't know.
It's the School of Hard Knocks.
What is
It's magical magic.
It's the magic of friendship.
What school? Hogwarts.
Oh, it's necromancy.
Hard school.
All right, so
School that both me and Heidi graduated from, apparently.
What school? Oh no, I'm self-taught.
My question is, in your school, did you have a principal that cheated a lot?
a principal?
Hmm.
No, mostly students in my school.
I was talking with Heather earlier. We graduated from the same high school, about 8 years apart. Same principal got caught, or vice principal,
You
got
that
caught
much
having an
older,
affair
Corey?
that far apart.
I'm that much.
Who's that? Oh,
We all knew he got caught once, didn't realize he was caught 8 years earlier.
8 years of cheating, man.
Well, and now you understand more why they actually ran away together. Obviously, they've been together long. Yes.
That's true love, man. That's true love.
His wife showed up to the front of the school dropping all the shit on the lawn of the school. It's a good
That's
one.
bad.
Come get your shit.
The same year we had 13 bomb threats. All right. So you're trying the first door here on the left, right?
Yes, we are trying
Yeah.
said door.
I am trying to figure out a way to show you what's in that door without transporting everybody in. But just to basically give you an idea, the door opens up because it's unlocked. Are you just opening it?
Yeah, I'm just opening it.
Okay. It's a very small room. It's a bunk room.
Okay.
And directly in that bunk room is a pirate.
Pirate.
It's an undead.
Does he have any pirates? Does he have any
undead
pirates
pirate.
booties?
Pirates booties. Yeah, shoes on if that's what you're asking.
Like a dead pirate?
Yes, it is an undead pirate.
Is he fake?
Oh.
Because I heard pirates have booty.
Arrgh.
I mean, everybody has a booty.
Some are just nicer. Some are just nicer than others. But there's no
Does
such
he
thing as a
notice us?
bunch are just like pizza. Even when it's bad, it's good.
And we said pizza, have pizza. Maybe I'll get a slice. No, I'll wait.
You live in Miami. That's not pizza. That's just bread with sauce and cheese on it.
And that's fine by me.
Nick, you live in Pennsylvania. That's not pizza either.
I also grew up in Weehawken, New Jersey. It's about as close to real pizza as you can get without being in
You know
Naples.
what pizza is, and you live by horrible cardboard.
Actually, there's some really good pizza around me. I'm pretty sure you've had the good pizza around me.
It was pretty good.
Lorenzo's, and he's probably the best one.
All right. So you have this pirate. He immediately looks at you, and he's now charging at you with his scimitar in hand. Everybody, roll me.
Before you do that, as soon as I see him charging at me, I slam the door shut in his face.
Okay.
and then I ready my action to attack.
That was a good counter move. He's a little sluggish.
Ooh, there's a good initiative. See, even my dice roll wanted me to attack before anything, Corey.
Nice.
That is
Even my dice roll.
Natural in 20 initiative. Nice work, Collective.
Does that mean I get to go twice before everyone goes once?
I don't think that's how it works.
Damn.
Not in this edition.
Nice try.
I failed my alacrity roll.
Maybe in 5e.2 or 5.5. Whatever.
Well, I figured out what those like 0.15 and 0.16 on the initiative, what that means and how that works.
Yeah, it's a tiebreaker.
It's your
Yep.
dex score.
Real quick, Chris, how'd your session go?
I thought it went. I thought it went all right. Being the first session, DMing and with a handful of new people, I thought it was okay.
Good.
It was a little sluggish at first, but there's the growing pains of trying to teach the where how the game works and kind of incorporating that with the story. But once we kind of got past some of that stuff, I think it's gonna work out all right.
Awesome.
So
Congrats.
Uh,
That's awesome.
Did you get as far as just the end of the ambush?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they finished through the ambush, and then they kept debating whether to go into the cave or go to the town. And since they kept debating it, I just kept sending more waves of goblins against them.
That's awesome.
And
Yeah,
then that pretty much took up the whole session. So right now, when we in a couple weeks to start up again, they're gonna have to figure out what to do.
I feel like I taught you something.
I appreciate it. Yeah. You taught me that DMing on Roll20 is a pain in the ass because I'm sitting there like trying to figure everything out real quick.
Uh,
But it was fun. It was good.
that's good. I love that that first combat. That the beginning of that is really fun, and the cave is good and all that.
This Lost Mines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
you
That's
could
my favorite.
easily kill everybody in that first ambush, though. Everyone being level 1.
Yeah.
All right,
All right. So let's kill pirates.
let's kill this pirate.
They're already dead.
Let's make them more deader.
Deaderer. All right. What are you thinking? The door is
I mean,
closed and nobody is coming out yet.
I'm just sitting there with my sword ready, waiting.
Yeah, Goldtub's excited. He just wants to smash things.
You guys just waiting for him to come out?
Yep. He
Okay.
he knows we're here, so he's coming.
Okay.
Whoa. We're all get skipped.
Well, that's what I'm asking. What do you want to do? Everyone gets a turn.
Everyone gets a turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. I'll move back on my turn.
Everybody
Ready in
gets a
action.
turn before the door opens.
Yeah. Already action for Mind Sliver. When I see him.
I'm readying a blooming blade.
Okay.
I'm readying a two-handed great sword attack.
Yeah, I got my axe ready.
Is Clackus going to stand in front of the door and,
like-
and block?
Well,
range
which way does the
attacks?
door does the door open in or out?
It's going to open in.
It opens in,
Mhm.
so he can't just kick the door out at me. So yeah, I'm gonna stand right in front of the door, like just kind of sitting there like this. So as soon as he opens that door, I can just shove my sword right into his face.
Oh, you know what? I'm readying my crossbow actually.
I'm readying my crossbow as well. I was muted. I'm sorry.
I'll hold my
That's all right.
crossbow as well.
Corey, are you gonna ready your crossbow?
It's ready. Screw you guys. I got the shotgun ready. All right. Then, in that case, everybody is ready with their actions. The door opens up and the pirate is there. Tell me what your ready actions do. We'll start with
Fine.
Clackus.
Kalakis takes a stab right into the skeleton. I think that hits.
Damn.
Actually, that would be because it was a ready action and I was waiting for him. Would that be considered advantage or no?
Because you guys basically
It was a surprise
set
attack?
an ambush, even though he knows you're there. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, so that is a critical hit
He's in the process of opening up the door. I think it's fair.
of 27.
So, describe to me your hit.
As soon as he opens this door, it's just the first thing he gets met with is a great sword right to the face.
Okay.
That's as soon as he opens that door, it's like the door cracks open and like I see his eye peek through and just great sword right into his face.
And his meat and bones and flesh just kind of drop, and he's obliterated, buddy.
All right.
Nice work.
Oh, thanks. So, do we see anything in there in the room other than his lifeless body?
Hmm. I have a whole freaking. I have a whole key I have to read through here.
Uh-oh.
Nope, you don't see anything.
Okay. So I guess that's it for this room. Is there like any other
Just a
doors in
bed.
this room, or
No, there's just a bed and there's like an open chest that just has like clothes kind of spread on it, but the clothes are deteriorated over a long period of time. Nothing recent in it. This room is very dusty. And it's got
looks like it hasn't been used in years, I assume?
yeah, just a bunk room.
Okay. And we
Yeah.
can assume that this is the same over here. So I think that should be the next thing we check.
Alrighty. Should we
Yeah, go.
automatically be ready for now we know that there are inhabitants and have something ready before we open the second door?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, Golta's fascinated with this little zombie pirate guy. He's staring at it, going, "Oh, man, I've never seen anything like this. It's fucking amazing." You think this ship's gonna be full of them?
I don't know.
Does a pirate have like a pirate hat?
Yes. Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah. Goldtip's taking the pirate hat. You go, oh, this is going to my collection. This is going to my collection.
It suits you.
I'm just totally jealous right now. I want a pirate hat.
You want a pirate hat? We'll get you a pirate hat.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what about like the pirate's clothes? I'm assuming his clothes are probably a little more shredded than his hat.
I'm gonna just whisper
Yeah.
to Goltep, why don't you
Clothes are
give
very
that
shredded.
hat to Pal? I bet the captain has a nicer one.
Oh yeah. Here you go, pal. You can take this one. Take this one. I'm going for bigger, better hats. All right, let's go. Let's go look for hats, and then we're gonna burn this fucking ship.
The pirate hat that you found. It's kind of like the skull cap, like the red bandana, basically.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Nothing.
So nothing
Nothing.
too fancy
Yeah,
yet.
it's not a Jack Sparrow hat.
Not like a tricorn.
Not yet.
All right. So
It was,
we go.
I want to do it like it's a quick search on the pirate. Is there any letters, gold, anything of importance on him?
Nothing. Dust
All
and
right.
cobwebs.
Okay.
All right, let's go kill more pirates. Let's get this other door.
Backing up on the other
I
door.
ready my crossbow.
Me too.
All right. I ready my attack,
Everybody's ready. I know.
and I kick the door open. I kick
Okay.
this one open.
You kick it open with a big violent kick.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's a decrepit ship. The doors are not very sturdy anymore.
It's destroyed as you kick it in, and then as you enter, you're greeted with a room full of a bed and a crate. And nothing else. It's just empty.
Okay.
Fire the
see?
firebolt.
What's in the crate?
Are you firing a firebolt? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, your firebolt shoots off and it hits the wood on the other side of the room, and as it hits the wood, it kind of like peters out and it just stops, and you realize the wood is not ignitable by fire.
I got him, guys.
All right. So I think we should check this door right here.
I think we'll look at Star, and I go, "You idiot! You burned the ship down after we're off the ship."
Oh no, the chip is magic. It can't be burnt down. And I'm just gonna fire firebolts onto the ground, see?
Hmm.
Interesting.
How are we gonna break the ship?
But I am.
We'll find a way to break this ship.
Project your axe.
If there's
Can I
one thing
pick up the
Galactus and
axe?
Goldtipper. Go ahead. You say if there's one thing Galactus and Goldtipper are good at, it's breaking things.
Just be careful, because Bakar might be on the ship, for all we know.
Hmm.
Well, we're not gonna break it now. We still gotta kill everything first.
Would be nice to know how to break it though.
Alright, you guys are opening the southern door now?
Correct.
Investigate break later.
Okay.
How are you opening it? You're taking it in? You're trying to be stealthy here?
I think this one looks like a bigger room. We'll try and be a little quiet. We're trying to be a little bit stealthy here.
All right, I'm gonna need everyone to
Want me
roll me a
to-
stealth check.
Did we look at anything in that room?
There was nothing in that room, Corey said. Just
Yeah, it was nothing of interest. Just like the other one, looked like it hasn't anyone's actually been in it in centuries. Everything's rusted, cobwebs, depleted. The cloth that was like in the chests and stuff, there was just like tattered rags and stuff. Nothing of use.
Yeah, I just double checking with because of detect magic.
Yeah, still, you're getting something
Over
from
Goltep.
below, but nothing specific.
Hal is the only one that rolled a good stealth.
I mean, what's the point of sneaking if you're just gonna kick doors open?
Well, I'm not kicking this door open. This looks like a bigger room.
I shrug.
All right, can you guys put yourself in the order of which you would be entering the room?
Well, Hal is the stealthiest, so I think he should go first.
Ah,
You can stack up wherever you want, and I'll just copy and paste it.
oh,
I'll take number 2.
Where's
I
our
Oh.
lizard friend?
I don't want to go in first.
I'll go in first then.
All right.
I've had enough of going first. I want to get hit in the head every time I go in first.
I'll go in
Alright,
first.
I'll take number 2.
I have the second best stealth roll, so I'll go in second, or I'll go in first.
Is our lizard friend with us?
No.
No, he fucked off.
He's in the
He's not.
he's in the
He's
boat.
waiting in a boat off into the fog. All right.
Hopefully he's still.
We moved over to the right here. As you kick in the door, you were greeted by. Oh, you don't see that to the left there, Meaty Dubs.
I don't see anything.
Nope.
Oh, there, now I see stuff.
Kick down the
As
door.
you enter the room and you try to be stealthy, Kalakis actually trips on his way in, and Goltap kind of pushes in, and the two of them fumble into the room, and it makes a loud ruckus as the chairs that are directly in front of the room, there's like two lounge chairs, kind of push out of the way, and it's really noisy and loud. And I'm going to reposition you as you enter this room here.
Way to go, Kalakis.
In
Don't blame me.
the
You're
middle
the
of
one
the
who pushed
room
me.
here, you see a giant fountain that's filled with a red liquid, and there seems to be two tubes here running down to the grate in the middle that's going downwards.
These tubes here, or these tubes here.
Yeah, on either side. Yeah, there's two on either
Okay.
side, so a total of 4. And it's some sort of a red liquid fountain there in the middle.
may I do a check on that to see if I can know what it is?
Sure.
What kind of check would that be?
Hmm.
Medicine, nature.
Well, I wonder if
Give me whatever
Whatever
check you would want. What check would you like?
Whatever.
I don't know.
whatever kind of check Corey said is going to tell us exactly what it is.
Because if it's red and it looks like blood, I think as a healer person, I would be able to recognize that. So I'm checking it for blood specifically. So it would be a medicine check for me.
Yeah, because of your specialty, I would say that's an advantage. So yeah, it definitely looks like blood. And not only is it blood, but there seems to be a certain hue to it as it's kind of bubbling up. There's something special about it.
This blood is being used in magic. It's something. It's different about it.
There's definitely a magical enchantment to it, and even detect magic of Shalastar is kind of detecting something coming out of this blood.
Now, can we tell if these tubes are moving liquid or if it's just kind of?
It seems like the bubbling liquid is coming from the tubes, yes. As you are staring at this and trying to determine what the origin of the blood is and what is going on, doors start opening on all sides of you.
I'm gonna tell Golteb that this blood is used in a magic ritual to make you powerful if you submerge yourself in it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet.
All right, so doors start opening around us, Corey.
Doors start swinging out in all directions. And
What do you think will happen if I dunk my axe in it? Do you think my axe will get stronger?
Of course, it'll be a blood axe.
Oh, fucking A. I take my axe, I dunk it in the blood real quick.
Getting old, guys. I gotta
you dunk
readjust.
your axe into the
Legs.
blood, you said? Colton?
Yeah, I'm totally buying this story that my axe is going to turn into a magical blood axe now.
Alright. Okay. So,
I'd like to.
as you do that, all the doors open up around you, and now you're looking at
Oh, yeah.
4 undead pirates. And don't pay any attention to the man behind the curtain. I opened up more doors than I should have. Okay. There are 4 pirates currently coming towards your direction.
I got to roll initiative? Yeah, I do.
No, we should. Are we staying on the
It's up to you
same
guys
old
if you want
initiative?
to use the same initiative or roll new initiative.
I mean, I'm fine with the same initiative. Everyone rolled decent.
You would be fine with that, wouldn't you?
Of course, I rolled natural 20 on that one. Of course, I'd be fine with that.
Goldtap might not be fine with that.
No.
I'm
I
still,
think he's
I'm
in the
still,
same place though.
yeah, I'm still fascinated by the blood on my axe. Going, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be amazing.
Just staring at that dripping blood. Good lordy. Alright, because the doors opened up and the pirates are coming in, they get a surprise roll.
Okay.
They come in, but because Goltab is not surprised, they both take swings at Goltab. Goltab's able to avoid. On the other hand, Hal is the target of the one to the right.
If Pal's the target to the one to the right, is he technically within attacking distance of me?
I
Or
would
it's
say there's the wall in your way.
that's what I was gonna ask. I was gonna say, or is the wall kind of in my way?
I would say it is.
Even though Pal's a halfling and I can easily see over his head.
Yeah, but you're at an angle that there's just wall there. The
Okay.
pirate's inside the room there. I think that's too tough. But to the
Okay.
south of you, a pirate steps out and takes a swing at you. The one that took a swing at Pal misses. Pal is small enough that it kind of just swings over just the top of his head and goes right into the wall there. The one
I
to
can
the
see
south
those.
of Kalakis, on the other hand, swings and does hit Kalakis for... Oh, what the fuck, man? This was a pre-made thing I paid for. They're rolling attack rolls, but they're not rolling damage. Isn't that some shit?
If you click the name of it.
Yeah, it's just rolling attack rolls, huh?
No, click the name in the text box that says scimitar.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That's weird.
If you try clicking on the word attack. I think I was getting the same shit when I was doing mine.
Oh yeah, you got it. 5 slashing.
There
Yes.
you go.
Yeah. See, so it's 5 slashing and 22 is your attack.
So was that something that
No,
they've
that wouldn't
recently
make sense.
added? I don't. It's very weird.
Is it rolling with advantage? I don't understand.
It rolls twice.
So it
automatically.
just rolls, and then you have to
Okay.
hit attack to get the damage. So it must be
Okay.
a roll 20 thing.
If you go into settings, you can do it so that you can automatically roll damage with attacks.
It must be that because these monsters, these NPCs were from something not official, so they're probably set up for something.
Also, by the way, I don't think you
I
want
did
us to see. I don't think you want us to see your rolls there, Corey.
You know, not necessarily, but I wasn't minding too much. I'll talk to myself though. Alright. So yeah, Kalakis, you get 5 damage.
Okay. -5. All right. Do we get to go now?
Mhm.
All right. So Kalakis will take a swing at the one that just went to attack me.
Anyway, I got a question though. On the first surprise round when they attacked me, don't I get an attack too since I wasn't surprised for that first round?
Yeah, you're right. You do. Absolutely.
All right.
Sorry.
I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna attack this guy with my great axe. And Golta is super excited with his new bloody toy.
Oh, you definitely hit and describe to me your attack.
Golta, he's got this big smile on his face, and he just raises the axe up over his head, so a little blood even drips on him, and it just comes straight down and splits the guy's fucking head in half.
As it does, you see the blood that you hit. Like as you hit, the blood's kind of left on the body, and you see it almost sizzling away at his flesh.
Oh. Was that a kill shot for him?
Oh, it was a kill shot. He's dead.
All right. So since Golta gets his kill, he gets a second attack
Okay.
on this gentleman on the bottom also. So he turns around real quick and with a baseball swing,
Oof.
fucking cracks him.
Oh,
Split
Man,
across the chest.
Describe to me
Cleaves
that.
him in half, and he falls.
There's 20s all over the place today.
Someone just unload to die.
does that like keep
Yeah.
happening? Does that stack on top of each other? Every time you get a kill, you get to go again?
Yes,
Great
with
Weapon Master, I
yeah,
think you
great
do.
weapon master.
Wow.
That's
No.
a bonus
Yeah.
action to do it. No, it's
Yeah,
a bonus
yeah, it's a bonus action. I'm reading it now.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
just once.
That's pretty dang
Yeah.
cool.
Just
I had a-
working our way down.
I had a second attack. I had a second attack anyway, so I would have been able to hit him even if I didn't get the kill.
Just like the first one, as you do this baseball swing, the edges of the bone and the flesh that you touch, you see it kind of sizzling away as the blood is kind of almost eating away at it like acid.
Sweet. All right, and do I still get my second attack? Does that count?
Yes,
Because
and
Golden
you
can get
can
all
move.
kinds of attacks now.
Yep.
All right.
You can't move
So-
across the fountain in the middle, but you can move around it.
All right, so 5, 10, 15. Yeah, he's gonna Goltev's hopping over right over here to this pirate over here to get one more attack. So he runs by, and again another baseball swing with his bloody great axe, and just I'm assuming 22 hits.
Sure does. Describe to me your hit.
Again, as he's running by with another bloody baseball swing, just digs the axe stuck right in his chest, and just watches the guy just fall down.
Then he does.
And Goltev just starts giggling, going, "This is fucking amazing.
I give
This
you
is
the
the greatest."
double thumbs up for me.
You, sir, will get the next pirate hat.
Alright.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
All right.
Lacus, you are first.
Now, can I is there enough room for me to kind of step around Pal or no? But I assume I still can't hit this guy.
No, you're not going to be able to pass through.
Okay.
It'd be one thing if you could pass by him, but you can't. Because he's right there.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ready an action. No. really can't ready an action, and I can't really go south of me because Goltab is in the way. Correct.
Yeah. You can pass Goltab. You'd be able to pass him, but that would be
hard terrain, essentially.
Yeah. Yep.
Difficult terrain.
Maybe 10 feet.
What if I go into this room? I'm gonna take a step into this room.
Okay.
See what's in there. There's nothing in here.
It's just
just a bed. Well then I'll come back out. I'll come back out and I'll.
All right, that's 20 feet.
That's 20 feet. Yep. And there's really nothing I can do here. I'll just stand on top of this skeleton's bones. That's 25 feet. That's about it. That's about all I can do here.
Did you make any faces at Goltab as you do that?
I give him a thumbs up. Kalakis is happy.
5.
And that'll end my turn essentially.
All right. Pal, you're up.
So can I get by Kalakis to get out of the way? Or you know what? I just saw Goltab, drop 3 guys pretty easily. So I'm gonna be a little cocky. I'm dropping my crossbow, taking out my sword, and I'm gonna hit him with a moving blade.
Go ahead.
So I'm assuming he's not engaged with anybody else, so it's not a sneak attack.
Right.
Right. Take that off. First one. Did I hit him?
No.
Ooh, that's not good.
You miss.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Gonna lean to the side of Star and shoot my crossbow at the one in front of Pal.
So you lean around the Star, and thankfully Pal is just short enough that he's right below your line of sight.
I think I missed.
You also miss. And the bolt just shoots overhead. And Goltab, you're kind of staring at him, wondering what the hell's wrong with these people. Star, you're up.
Okay, let's go ahead and shoot a firebolt at it. Hey, 19.
Yay.
That hits. Describe to me your attack.
I just kind of put my my hand just right over Pal's hairline and just shoot a firebolt. So you can feel the heat, but you're not gonna get burned. And I'll just take a step back and can I kind of just like move that pirate body into here? Just kind of foot it over, not the whole thing, just part of it. See what happens.
Yeah, you throw it into it, nothing really happens.
Okay, no acid thing.
Nope.
Cool.
Star, you're supposed to dunk your weapon in it. Your weapon, not the people.
I'm not gonna dunk my hand in there.
Star, check this out. It kind of looks like a machine. Don't you like do stuff like this?
Looks like a machine.
Well, with the tubes and whatnot, but like all your how you make those potions and things that you always are messing with.
Can I see how this thing works with Tinker's tools?
Yeah.
I'm putting away my sword and taking my crossbow again.
Is there any kind of what check would I have to make with that? Tinker's tools?
Yeah, it'd be fine.
Is that what you wanted me to use? Intelligence?
Yeah, just use an intelligence check. That's fine with advantage because you have a. That works.
19.
Yeah. So it looks like the hoses that are connected are pumping the blood directly into the fountain, and it's kind of creating a bubbling. And the hoses are going down below through the grate and it's keeping a fresh supply of this blood.
All of a sudden,
blame that.
it dawns on me. Could this be how they're torturing Bakar?
Blood is like, you need living people for blood, don't you?
But we don't know what condition Bakar is in.
That looks like a lot more blood than one person has.
Right, this is crazy. How
Maybe
many people?
maybe there's more than one person down there.
Yeah, I mean, the lizard guy said he was dropping off packages. So, I mean, it could be more than one person being shipped out over there.
Yeah.
Well, we better follow this tubing, I think.
As you're having this conversation, you notice to the south of you, 2 doors wide, just shoot wide open.
Oh,
And out of the midst of the swung open doors come 2 just sprinting objects coming towards your direction.
I do have to go now. I do have work tonight.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Aw,
Well, it's great having you,
have a
bud.
good rest of your night.
I wish I knew we actually started at 8.
That's all right.
All right.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, my bad too.
I just did it what the Facebook said.
Yeah, I don't understand why Facebook showed 8 for some and 9 for others. I put it down as 8.
If it's possible, I will give these guys alacrity before I leave. Just pop off the rest of my spell slots.
Okay. You got it.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Don't die.
All
Thank
right, see ya.
you,
Thank
Have a
too.
good shift.
So
All
we'll
right.
move Shallow Start out, but if there's ever a tight spot, we'll just claim he's there.
If you can excuse me for 1 minute.
Yeah, go ahead. You think this?
I'd like to think I could do this when I start my new job. Our commute's gonna be a lot.
Yeah. All right. So, what's happening? These 2 just flew through the door.
You see pale-like figures come flying through the surface in front of you, and they both jump up onto Goltab.
When you say the surface in front of us, you mean this?
Oh no, they ran from these doors that opened up.
Okay.
But they ran so fast they basically flew towards you.
Yeah. All right. So they attach to Golteb, and then what do?
Goltab, unfortunately, you're in for a rough trip here.
All right, here we go.
Are they attacking him?
Yes.
Can I also attack them as they're attacking him?
Using your maneuver?
My Sentinel ability?
Yes, sir. But that requires them to attack first, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So the one to the south of you, Goltab, bites. She runs up on you immediately, and she reaches out with her fangs out, her mouth wide open. She bites down into your arm. Oh, I don't like that. You take a total of 11 damage. And your
Ouch.
max damage is reduced by 6, your max health.
Whoa.
So minus 11 and minus 6.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is she on Golteb, or is she like just kind of like? Can I attack her or not really?
She's on the other side of Goltab, so you
Okay.
cannot attack her. She's the
Okay.
one to the south there.
Yeah.
The
Well, I
one to
know
the
which one
west
she is, but-
attempts to also bite Goltab, but misses because Goltab is busy dealing with the attack from the first one. So he
Alright.
kind of moves out of the way. However, the second one is able to swipe at Goltab with his claws, his sharp fingernails, and is able to cause 6 slashing damage.
And now I can attack him.
Yes, you can.
I'm going to. Oh man, 29. That's 24 damage. To this guy.
29?
Huh?
29, you said?
24.
24.
No, 34.
34.
34.
Yeah, that would be 34. Yep.
And then it's Heidi's turn.
Oh, wait. I'm going to throw a
Actually,
sacred.
hold on.
Mhm.
Since I scored a critical because of my Great Weapon Master, can I attack again or no?
Does it say any attack that's a critical?
It does. Hold on. Let me read it again just to double check.
I think we've done this before. I think you do, yeah.
On your turn, when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature to 0 points. So yeah, on your turn, so no.
There you go.
All right. This one, I'm going to cast the Sacred Flame, DC 14. Go spell description. Dex save.
DC 14 to hit, or does it get in half?
Dex save. Dexterity save.
The
It's all or nothing. It's a cantrip.
dex save. Okay. Unfortunately, you throw your Sacred Flame, and the one is able to avoid the hit.
Okay. And I'm going. That was the cantrip. For my bonus action, then I'm going to throw a healing word at Bolton. Healing. At first level. 9 points of healing to him, and then I'm gonna go into this door over here.
This gold tip is the squishiest barbarian ever.
I know. He's very sensitive.
Nothing wrong with the barbarian being connected with the sensitive side.
He moisturizes his skin regularly. That's why it's not as callous for a barbarian.
The modern woman appreciates it.
It's a new age of barbarian.
All right, gold tab.
All right. Since this guy was the last one to hit me with his scratching attacks, Goltab gets his axe ready and attacks at him with his new bloody axe. And has 18. Does 18 hit?
It does.
All right.
As it's dripping with the blood and you swipe across his body, you see the blood kind of sizzling his body as well as it did the others. I need you to roll me D10.
Roll D10.
So you
9.
do a total of 17 damage.
Sweet. And I get a second attack on him since Goltab has learned how to attack twice now. And goes back for the same thing, 18.
And
7
roll me a
slashing.
D10.
5.
Alright. He's looking worse for wear, if I do say so myself.
Well, I guess that blood is not good for them.
I'm telling you guys, this blood is freaking amazing on your weapons.
I want
Child
to
stars are
rage!
freaking genius.
I'd rather meet the donors first.
No name fair game.
So who's it's Kolteb, you're done?
Yep, done.
Alright, it's Kalakis' turn. Corey, would it take me an action to dip my sword in this?
Yes.
Well then I'm just gonna go for this guy. I'm just gonna take a nice swing at him. There's a 16 hit.
Yes.
Oh yes.
14 damage. He is very badly injured.
I'm gonna go for him again. I think a 23 hits.
I think that hits. Describe
Only
your
9
attack.
Only 9 damage though. After that first attack, I I come down with the first one, and then turn my hands backwards and come back up with the second one, and just kind of took the front of his face right off. We can see all the sinus cavity and teeth and nose and everything. And then, since I reduced him to 0 hit points, I can attack again. So I move. Can I stand? Can I go over top of his body or no?
Yeah, it's you're gonna have to walk through Golden Glove, and that'll be tough turning first.
Okay, so 10 feet to get here.
That's easy. Yep, you can make
And
it.
then 15 to get here.
Yep.
Can I stand on this grate, or is this grate not standable?
You can stand on the grate. That's
Okay.
standable.
So I come here, so that's 15. And then 20 feet to get here. Now we have her flanked. I am going to turn on my Great Weapon Master feats. And I'm going to attack her again with advantage because she is flanked. 28. Or 23.
23. That's
So
a
23.
23.
That is 26 damage.
Yes, it is.
And hold on. There's more.
Okay.
I'm going to use
That's not all, folks.
my trip attack die. I can spend one spirit to attempt to knock a target down. Spirit to... Okay, so... And they have to make a strength saving throw. It doesn't say what the DC is against. So I'm assuming just DC 14 or 15. My strength is +5. So I assume that would be a DC 15 strength saving throw.
Regardless of what the DC is, she fails. She is true.
Okay. And then she also takes 6 damage as well.
Okay. Alright.
She is on the ground.
She's on the ground.
Alright.
Pal, you're up.
So I got disadvantage on her with ranged attacks because she's on the ground, I think. So I'm gonna cast a Mind Sliver at her.
Okay.
And that is a DC 14 intelligence save.
At a disadvantage, right?
No, the mind sliver is regular. It's no
Okay.
disadvantage.
Okay.
The crossbow would have been a disadvantage.
Gotcha. Regardless, it does hit. So 10 psychic damage.
Yep. That's it. That's my turn.
Okay.
Heidi,
Hmm?
you're up.
No, I'm
Oh
not.
no. Oh, they're up.
As she's on her, she's kind of down on the ground, and she looks up at Golteb as she's kind of just been hit with this brain hit and the slashes from Kalakis and everything that's been going on. And she looks up at Golteb and she smiles as blood kind of drips down from her either side of her mouth. And as that happens, you almost see like a little bit more of liveliness come into her body.
Sounds like a vampire to me.
Music sounds like a vampire to me. And she just stands up and she takes her action.
Now, with her standing up, I wonder.
You think that gives you an
Maybe.
Just let the poor lady stand up.
No, she has to technically it says attack, not action. So
Yeah.
although if for any reason she makes an action that I should be able to attack her still, it would be standing up. Kick her while she's down. But it's Heidi's turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna peek around the corner and draw an ethereal bell in the air and cast Pull the Dead DC 14 with save.
Oh, you subtracted D4 from the next saving throw from the mind sliver.
Okay.
Wait. Oh wait.
Wouldn't matter. She fails so bad.
Well, for necrotic.
This girl seems like a dumb idiot, Corey. She seems like a weak, dumb idiot.
So the Toll the Dead absolutely hits. However, it doesn't seem to be as effective as it could be.
Next time I'm on afterward. Okay. So that was my action, and yeah, I'm gonna go. I look at Golteb and Galactus. They look okay health-wise. I don't see their meters or anything. They're good?
I'm good.
Okay. Then I go back behind the door. That's my turn.
I like that you're just hopping out. Coming back. It's good tactics right there.
Yeah, I don't know why. That was good stuff. I should have done that.
Golteb.
All right. So since she looked at me and smiled, I'm just gonna do the same thing right back at her. I'm just gonna look her right in the eye and smile as I get my great axe swing. Yeah, get ready with my axe. My first attack would be a 12. 12 hit?
Not hit.
All right. Well, Golteb was a little too excited with his swing, and he misses. But on the way back,
No,
he
you
swings
rolled
again.
a 20. You rolled a 20, not a 12.
Yeah, you're at advantage.
Oh, that's
you're
true.
Oh, I'm at
Right.
advantage.
I missed that too. Yep. You did hit.
Oh, okay, cool. So
Sorry about
7
that.
slashing. I'm assuming another D10.
Yes. Oh.
1.
But on
Better
the
than
back
0.
swing, you hit as well. So
All
roll me
right,
another
and
d10.
then 7.
She's pretty badly injured, guys.
Oh, it's Kalakis' turn.
All right, your turn.
Kalakis will take another swing at her. I'm going to remove the Great Weapon Master feat, though. I'm going to take another swing at her. I'm assuming a 23 hits
23 does hit.
with 13 damage.
13 damage. She is badly injured.
And I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to put it back on. I'm going to give this swing everything I got. Oh, good thing I did give it everything I got.
Sure did, man.
Nice.
Does a 17 hit?
It hits.
All right. It's 26 damage.
Describe me your attack.
All right. As after my first slash, I kind of went, backhanded, and then as I came up, it was like all my weight and everything that I possibly had, and just like you know in Super Smash Brothers, the original one, you were Link and you pressed and you pressed down A when you jumped in the air, and he went like this with his sword into the ground.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I did, right through her, like the back of her neck.
Awesome.
And her body just stays there as you're
Yep.
in there, and it's
My sword.
stuck.
I have a vampire puppet on my sword, like a marionette, but instead of strings, it's a great sword.
It's pretty gross.
And as this is happening, Goltub's looking right back at her with a big old smile also.
So I'm gonna do this detect magic net and see what's going on with these vampires. If there's anything happening. It's interesting.
You can tell there was some. No, I mean there's reminiscent magic maybe, but there's nothing really mad. Nothing specific.
Okay. I think we should search the rest of this cabin.
Yeah, we'll search the rest of his cabin.
All right, you guys open door by
there-
door. Oh shit, that's not red button.
Yeah, we should open doors one at a time. Is a good idea, not all at once.
You guys do open all the doors one at a time as you stack up on each door, just like you did before, and you don't see any more creatures in any of the cabins. All of the cabins to the north have the beds and chests or barrels that there's just everything is deteriorated, nothing of savage. The four to the south, however, all have coffins. There's still nothing really salvageable in any of those, but you do see four coffins.
Were the coffins empty, or are they two of them empty?
The two that came at you are like they're ripped open and empty. The other two are closed, but there's nothing in them.
There's nothing in them?
Nope.
Can I look through the grate on the floor and see what I can see
Sure.
down below?
It is pretty dark down there. But down below you kind of see what looks like a cell, like a jail cell, and you see a bed down below for a little bit of light. But that's it, I think.
And see any of the tubies or anything?
You see the tubes kind of go down into the cell, and they kind of branch off into different directions, but it's kind of dark down there, so from where you are anyway, can't really see directly where they go.
There's like a jail cell down there, and the tubes go through or past or in. I can't really see, can't tell.
And you do see some sort of a figure on the body, on the bed, rather.
Oh, and there was someone on the bed.
You don't see any details, but you do see some sort of a body. Yes.
I go.
All right.
Heidi, should I lower a candle down? Should I lower a candle down?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So I'm gonna light a candle, and I'm gonna cast Mage Hand, and I'm gonna have Mage Hand slowly drop the candle down so we can see him a little bit better.
As the
The
candle,
figure in the bin.
as the
What's
candle
up?
slowly lowers, are you guys good? I'm sorry.
Yep.
As the candle slowly lowers into the cell below you, you kind of see that just in the directly below you is one cell with the body. It's a cadaver on the body with a catheter inserted into its arm. As far as you can see from that point, you just see the catheter into the arm of the cadaver, and then you see other tubes going to either side of the cell. And from where you are, you can see that there are also cell walls, so there's more cells on either end.
Okay.
Other than that, you don't really see much detail.
All right.
Is
So
that
I
like
guess
is that like the staircase in the hall?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What?
this staircase right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's staircase.
That is going down. Yep.
All right, let's go.
Oh, we still gotta search these bodies. Do these dead pirates have little bandanas also?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
vampires. Do the vampires have anything on them?
They just have bandanas. There's nothing
I
really.
have.
They have scimitars. Nothing of real specific use.
All right.
All right.
So I guess we
I
head
now have.
downstairs.
I now have 3 pirate bandanas. I'm keeping them.
I'm gonna pick up the scimitars and throw them in my bag of holding. How many scimitars do we have?
Two. Or no,
You would have a
because
total of 3 at this point.
so it would have been 4
Yeah, 4. 4
plus.
plus the other one, so 5. 5 scimitars.
Yeah.
You guys are just continuing down into the ship. You're not exploring anything else on this deck or the deck above you.
There's one more thing. A couple of things I wanted to do. Kalakis, Heidi, everybody, if you got something you want to dip in the super blood, now would be the time to do it. And
Oh, yeah.
I want to redunk my axe in the blood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
dip.
thank you.
Yeah.
No, no.
No,
All right,
it's
well, then just me. I do have a bottle of wine in my inventory. Anybody want to chug it real quick? Because I'm gonna see if I can keep a bottle of this super blood.
Uh,
I'll take some.
Hey, here you go. Pass it around real quick before I pour it out.
All right. To Bakar.
The Bakar.
Yeah, I'm not dipping my short sword. I'm worried about long-term effects.
Long-term effects, all right.
Yeah. I got a magic short sword. Gotta protect that thing.
yeah, I'll do the same thing. I'll keep my sword out of the blood.
Well, you guys lost. That's my axe is gonna disintegrate in like 10 minutes. Great.
Yeah.
So, actually, we should go outside and explore more of this deck.
Yeah, we should go higher before we go lower.
Yeah.
I don't know. What if we can save these people that are just their blood is getting out of their bodies like as we speak?
I mean, what's another 10 minutes? I think it's recirculating. The tubes are going both ways.
Time is of the essence when you're speaking about the body and health. Oh my gosh.
I thought we did a
Kalakis,
pretty good.
I'm
I thought
gonna let Freyla know that how little you care about anything.
It's not that I don't care. It's just that, why rush into it? We don't know what's down there.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, Heidi,
cares.
speaking of body and health, that vampire lady bit me. Am I gonna turn into one of her?
Oh no. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe feel a little more tired than usual, but
Can I try I could try something, but I'm not sure. Would I know if a lesser restoration will help with that at all? Or what would help with that? With the max health drain?
Health drain is usually greater restoration.
And what about like my like survival skills, like a survival check? Does that count as figuring it out?
Yeah, either one of you would be able to figure it out, yes.
That it's greater restoration?
Um, a survival check or a
Medicine check.
medicine check would work, yeah. So if both of you want to take a swing at it, we'll just see who happens to get a good check. So Heidi, looking at it, it looks like it's a pretty bad wound. You're not really sure what it would take to fix it, but by looking at your own wounds goal tab, you're able to determine that one long rest would return your health back to normal.
All right, just a scratch, guys. I think I'll be fine.
No big
I
deal.
was just being a little over dramatic. It's the new age of barbarians. Get used to it.
Fair.
All right.
All right.
So
All right, all. You going back
back
out
out
onto
and
the deck?
yeah, back out onto the big old deck.
I'm just gonna take everybody and bring you on over. You're back on the deck.
There's actually 2 floors above us.
That's correct.
You want to?
Captain's
We can-
quarters.
We can go up and check the. We can go up to the poop deck.
Captain's quarters.
I don't have to go to the bathroom yet.
Huh?
So nautically.
Or we can go here. We'll go into. We'll go into the captain's quarters. I assume this door goes in the captain's quarters, correct, Corey?
Bolton, that's what Shalstar was saying
or is
the
it this
best
door?
hat was.
Or this door?
You can make the assumption that the captain's quarters would be, the aft
This one?
castle. Yep.
Okay. So then I say we go into the captain's quarters. There might be a
We had
really
a
cool.
sailor who knew the buildup of a ship.
Huh?
When we had a sailor.
I was never a sailor, Corey. Okay. I worked for a living. So let's go into the captain's quarters behind the quarter deck.
A fellow
Alright.
member that you're trying to save from death or after death might resent that comment.
He'll get a kick out of it.
I'm gonna kick.
It's Veterans Day. We can fuck with each other.
Not on this day.
No, this is the best day to fuck with each other.
So as we were sitting around waiting for you guys to join us, the comment might have been made that we just assumed you guys were drunk.
I have a child. I don't have
Nope.
time for that anymore. As you know, Corey.
What are you talking about?
Well, you don't have work tomorrow. I have to leave for work at 5:30.
Grandma's taking the kid. Grandma's taking the kid tomorrow. I have a day off.
See, I don't get days off. My mom, when she watches the kids, she does it at my house.
That is the worst. Both your parents are living with you, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, they're selling their house too, so
Yeah.
then they are going to be living with me until they get, until they buy a new house.
Alright, I'll move Heidi and Shalostar down. So what are you guys doing? You're entering that door there? Or are you going up to the top deck?
I think we enter the. Oh. We'll let fate decide. I'll roll a d4. And 1 and 2 is bottom, 3 and 4 is top. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, 4. We're going top.
Oh, go up top first.
Yep.
As you approach the aft castle, this is where the ship's steering wheel is located. Currently, it looks like it's still.
Looks like it's still, like, not moving.
It is not moving.
Can I touch it?
You can try.
I touch the steering wheel.
As you touch the steering wheel, what do you try doing with it when you touch it?
I just hold the handles. I just sit there and pretend I'm a captain.
Sailing, sailing.
Yep.
You're just touching it? You're not doing anything?
Yep. Nope. I'm just touching it.
As you do, you kind of feel like a pulse kind of run through your body, but nothing really seems to happen.
The pulse felt weird. I let it go. Pulse felt weird, Corey. I let it go.
Just let it go.
Yep, I let it go.
Anybody want to check it?
Hey. I mean, I'll take a look at it and see if there's anything that stands out other than just being a wheel.
Can I do an intelligence check to see if
It'll be an Arcana check, yeah, intelligence.
an Arcana check? I'll do an Arcana check.
Arcana is intelligence. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think a 5 would do it.
You look at it, it's a wheel, bro.
A wheel. There was a strange pulse that came off of it.
Is that what wheels do?
You think you could maybe you just had a splinter, you know?
No, my skin's too hard for splinters.
Really big splinter.
So this is where we really need Shellistar to check it out. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to have Shallow-Star check it out? I can do that.
Yes. Shallow-Star rolls an Arcana check.
Shallow-Star rolls. Oh, really?
Did he roll bad?
Yeah, but I'm going to roll with advantage. So Shallow-Star is able to determine that the wheel is connected to the soul of the captain of the ship.
Does that mean that if I turn the wheel, I become the captain?
It means if you try to do anything to the wheel, you're going to start receiving some damage. Nobody can touch it but the captain.
Okay. Well, then let's go into the...
Good thing you just touched it and didn't attack it with your sword, right?
Yep.
Oh man, I was hoping we could turn the ship and just, crash it into the rocks. Destroy it.
And if we kill the captain, we could.
Oh, sure.
I was looking up random magic items that we could dish out, and one of them was giant. It was a coin that turned into a giant fan behind the sail of the ship. I'm like, that would really fuck up this entire thing. You guys just decided to run it right into the rocks. It'd be magic, so I'd have to let it happen.
All right, so are we ready to go into this poop deck door with the skull and bats behind it?
Yes.
Scary poop.
We'll go into the door here, Corey. We're going to try to open it slowly and quietly.
Alright. Because my clicks are really bad, I just opened up Ubisoft.
What the hell are you trying to go to Ubisoft for?
My computer's trying to start Ghost Recon for some reason. Alright, you guys enter into what looks to be a map room.
Okay.
You see a room containing a giant map in the center. And I will move y'all into it just so you can see what it looks like.
The map? Or the room? Oh, the room.
There's the room.
What is it? I want to take a look at this map here, right here in the middle of the room. What is it a map of? Do I recognize it?
Closer inspection reveals that almost all coastal towns, as well as trade routes, are scribbled over it. Give me a history check. You're able to tell that the city they came from is marked with a cross, meaning that it will be raided soon. The coastal town that you just came from, as well as some trade routes that Durnborough used in the past. Because you had a long, lengthy conversation with him about his past and what he's done.
Yeah.
So it's clearly on the hunt. What?
Anything else on the table to my left?
Yeah, you see a mask.
Ooh, a mask. Ultimate likes masks.
I'm casting Detect Magic again.
Yeah, you definitely are detecting some magic out of that mask.
What kind of magic?
I wish I knew. I'm literally told just that there's an Arcana check involved.
No, it's magic. You want? Do we want to just take it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, we can take it.
Okay, let's take it.
I just don't know if I'm gonna put it on right now. I'm a little nervous.
As you go to touch it, all of a sudden there's an illusion that is projected out of it. So the magic would have been illusion. And all of a sudden there's like light coming out of it like a projector, and it goes right onto the map in front of you.
Oh.
And all of a sudden you see corpses on the map. 9 here, 13 there, and so on. Those are the places where the pirates have horror. Oh, never mind. Your guess is that that's probably where they have captured people.
All right.
You did a good job.
So could
Now, the mask light around the room. Does it light up anything else?
Just
like anything else pop up?
No, just a map.
All right. Well, this map on the table. Let's put this in. Let's keep this.
I agree that we should keep it.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm gonna start collecting this intel over here. We keep the mask and the maps. And then I guess on the far right that looks like a. Say what? The bed here on the far right. I want to start searching under it and see if there's anything in that might be hidden underneath.
You do not discover anything on that side of the room.
Well, I mean, unless anybody else got any other bright ideas with this fancy mask and this death map that we have over here, I think we're done with the room.
Yeah, I think we're done in this room. So let's go to the room below us.
All right. So you guys leave. You're back on the deck. That was a fun travel to the poop deck, wasn't it?
Yep. Well, that was the poop cabin.
The poop cabin. I wonder what they do in there. All right.
So then we check out. Yeah, we check out the captain's quarters.
All right. If you say so. We are moving up to the right, up into the right.
Oh, I just see it. There it is.
As you walk into the room, you see usual things you would normally see in such a cabin. Sextants, maps, letters, and deeds. A goblet filled with wine. It doesn't take you long to understand that this is the captain's cabin. There is something that sticks out, though. On the floor, the corpse of a quadrupedal creature. that seems to be made of multiple human skulls stitched together. Long claws at the end of their limbs, rot seeming to infiltrate every pore of their body.
Is that this bear-looking rug right here?
I guess so. It just looks like a bear rug.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's some sort of creature. Sure.
Is there anything else strange in here? Or not really.
My detect magic.
You see some notes scribbled down on the desk in front of you. Some journal writings.
Ooh, let's read the notes.
Other than that, there is nothing magical. There's an iron gate blocking the staircase here to the left. And on top of that, you do notice that you have doors. There are 4 doors. There's a door right here, a door right here, a door right here, and a
To
door
get into those towers?
right here. Yep, this is where those towers were that you saw earlier. The castle type towers. So you have notes, you have a grate in front of a staircase, and you have 4 doors going into towers, as well as a door to the northeast and a door to the northwest. And you can see into the rooms, but that should.
All right. I want to keep an eye on this weird skeleton creature things while you guys walk around and do your thing, in case this thing wants to wake up and try to attack us.
All right. Does it look like this can be easily, the gate here can be easily broken, or not even a little bit?
I'm not sure about broken, but it looks like it might be able to be picked.
Anyone good with those, the tools?
You know who's really good with those tools?
Who?
I thought Shalistar was.
Mm.
What power?
Hmm.
I thought Shalistar was good with lockpicks.
Yeah.
Or
I can go
Pal,
lock.
maybe.
Yeah,
I'm good with a lock.
she does have these tools.
I'll
I
just
can
do.
You have these tools, Pal?
Yes, I do.
You want to see if you can pick that lock? I don't think the towers are going to have a ton for us right now.
Let's find out.
All the best things tend to be locked away. Makes sense.
Give
Yeah, the towers are.
check. That's what you're gonna do.
Huh?
Yeah, that works. You tumble around in the tumblers, and it pops right open. And you're now looking at stairs that are going down.
All right. Now that we know it's open, what do we want to do? Do we want to go up, or do we want to, or do we want to go down, or do we want to go up into the
Or do you want
towers?
to explore this cabin a little more first?
I don't know.
I want to explore this cabin a little bit more first. I want to read the notes.
Okay. So what you guys are doing? Read the notes first?
Yeah, reading notes.
Okay.
He's reading notes, and I'm inspecting the bear rug, or the weird rug.
As you look through all the notes, you see some writings down of different ports they've attacked, different areas, different routes they're looking for. Clearly, this voyage is a group of some sort of pirate. However, there is a captain's log, and there's a specific written log that really is the only one that's really legible. There seems to be ripped out pages out of the captain's journal. But the one specific log you're able to read says, "The crew is becoming suspicious. I began to dig out catacombs in the lower cargo hold. Some of the men caught on. overheard a man refer to me as Captain Catacomb. I strung him up by his skin for the whole crew to see what happens to those who disrespect me. But honestly, I like the name. I think I shall be known as Captain Catacomb from here on out. It seems fitting. If the navigator is to be believed, tomorrow I will finally find the medallion I have been in search for. It is there the potential will be unlimited. And that's all you find.
All right.
So we're looking. There's a medallion
Hmm.
we should be on the lookout for.
All right.
Or he might already be wearing it, and we can take it from him, and then he loses his power.
Or he might not have found it yet.
Catacombs. So that's
So we
gonna
know
be
that
difficult to navigate.
up before we go down because we know all the stuff is down. So I kind of want to clear out what's up
Okay.
at the town.
We'll pick
So-
pick a door and we all go through it, or are we doing everyone a different door?
How about we open up the doors and send the familiar up through them to see,
That works.
try up.
Try to
See
pick a
what's
map
up
of
there.
the catacombs too.
Oh yeah. So I'm sending my owl up the towers.
Sending him up the towers, opening up the door to send the owl up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Which ones are you doing first?
We'll go clockwise, starting from here.
That's counterclockwise.
No, clockwise, starting from here. So
Oh,
we'll start
okay,
here, and then go here, and then here, and then here.
I gotcha.
The door seems to be locked.
Does it look like? Does it look like it can be? Does it look really sturdy, or do you think? Or does Kalakis think it could be kicked down?
Probably not kicked down. It's much like the gate.
I'm gonna try picking it.
Use the rules. You're able to mess around a little bit and click. It opens right up. You open up the door and you're sending in your familiar?
Yep.
Alright. Position yourself near the entrance just so you can see into the...
Oh. I see a picture of a lady.
Is she a pretty lady?
As you send your familiar in, you see a maiden locked up in chains. As she sees the door opens up, she's screaming, "Please, no more! No more!"
I say, I'm sorry, lady. We're not here to hurt you. We're the rescue team.
She says, please help me. I've been abused here.
Well, come out. Come out of the cell.
She said, come out if I could, but see, I'm locked up. I've been abused. The pirates, they hit me. They hurt me.
She's like chained up?
Yeah. Can you give me a history check real quick?
History check. Sure.
Remembering back, you don't really see anything that seems too out of norm for that one. Can you give me an insight check? Yeah, okay. That's the one I should have asked you for. insight, you realize that the ghosts that you fought earlier, the pirates, they were all ghostly. They couldn't possibly have touched her and abused her.
What about the undead pirates?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They were more ghostly. I
Oh,
described
they
them
weren't.
more as zombies, but they were both basically ghost pirates.
Okay. How about the vampire things? They were pretty solid.
Mm-hmm. They were. But she just did say that the pirates abused her.
I
But
mean,
she is asking for help.
should we help her, or
We
is
don't know,
she the one
pal.
that? Yeah, pal, you're in there you're pretty much in there by yourself. So
Just crying for help, pal.
Yeah. I say, hold on just a minute. I'm gonna get my friends. So I'm backing down and talking to
Please, I can't take it much longer.
Somebody's chained up in there?
Yeah, there's this lady changed up. She's a little suspicious, but she's crying for help. I kind of want to help her, but I think we should all be there when if I do.
all right, we can step in there and help her out.
So, is there enough space for us all? How much space is in here?
It's just enough for one person to enter.
Oh, okay,
It's a tight door.
okay.
Are there any other prisoners other than her?
No.
Should we check the other towers first? I mean, you left all the dead people that are giving blood downstairs. 10 minutes. What's 10 minutes?
We're gonna be going downstairs. Just calm down.
Yeah, I'm unlocking her.
All right, thieves' tool. You are able to unclick, no problem. The thieves' tools pop right off, or her chains pop right off of her arms. And as they do, she looks up at you and she smiles. She says, "Thank you, sir." And as she says, "Sir," her face changes and morphs. And now you are staring right into the eyes of a succubus.
Yay! Yeah. Power's not the brightest sometimes.
You're just going for the glory there.
And she swipes at you with her claws, but she misses.
Okay. I'm just disengaging and running the hell down as fast as I can to the rest of my party.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on?
Succubus!
What you was? What'd you call me?
Ready your swords!
All right, that's all Gold Tip needed to hear.
Like
Lock her back in. Lock her back in.
All right.
So I'm
So
running
who's going? We keeping the same initiative, or are we re-rolling?
I see what was wrong. I don't like how they did that. I'm good with keeping it if you guys are, or we can re-roll, whatever you want to do.
Doesn't matter to me. It's up to everybody else.
Just keep it. It's already set.
All right, it's already there, so we're good.
Keep rolling.
All right. So I guess whose turn is it? Mine.
Yep.
Do I really have a clear shot to get in there? It's the question.
It looks like there's space between Heidi and the table.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. One.
Yeah, that would work. You'd be okay going even. Yeah, that works.
And then I can get there?
Yep.
Alright. I run on in, and I take a swipe at her with the sword. I am turning off Great Weapon Master, and I take a swing at her.
Okay.
I don't think 11 hits.
It does not.
I take another swing at her. Hey, how about 17? Does that hit?
17 does hit.
And was that 30 for me to get there, or was that 25? I don't remember.
It took you 25 to get there.
Alright. So I am going to... You know what? I'm going to use my trip attack maneuver as well.
Before.
So she takes an additional 8 damage. And she has to roll a DC, I would assume a 15. Doesn't say what DC strength save to see.
Doesn't matter. You swipe and she instantly falls down.
Okay. And then I,
With an additional 8.
yeah, additional 8 damage. And now I take a step back.
Okay.
She's on the ground, so I'll take a step back now. And that'll end my turn.
Or so you think. As soon as you step back, on the other side of you, all of a sudden a individual appears and takes a swipe at you. Of course, he's surrounded. What are you gonna do?
Wait, is it my turn?
Not quite yet.
I'm still getting raped. Corey's trying to kill me.
On the other side of you is a dark creature who takes a swipe at you with his claws and does 6 damage.
6 damage?
6.
I use a parry maneuver.
What?
I use a parry maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
So he does 6 damage minus 4. He does 2 damage.
He's doing 2 damage. You're able to block some, but one claw still gets into your skin, into your scales.
Minus 2.
Now it is Pal's turn.
Now it's Pal's turn.
And everybody's got advantage on this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pulling my sword, doing the boom and blade thing.
Damn right.
And then an extra D8 for the boom and blade.
Alright.
That's it.
The succubus in the tower gets up and starts moving towards Kalagas. And that's her whole turn.
Damn right it is.
Heidi.
Okay, I'm going to slam my quarterstaff on the ground, casting Shillelagh and using it to jump up on the table, run across, and whack at the monster with advantage. Two-handed. Does a... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. 11 hit.
No.
Yeah. So I could kind of fumble. But hey, I'm here. That's my turn.
No, like rolling 2 11s.
Oh, sucks.
Screw bitch. Go tap.
Well, 11, 11 on 11, 11. Wait,
All right.
11, 11. No, I'm on the wrong day. Oh.
Off by 2 minutes.
Well, it's 11:12 now.
12:02.
All right. Golteb, he when with this sudden rush of enemies, he starts going into a rage, and this guy that popped out of nowhere that took a swipe at a Kalakis, he targets him right away, and since he's engaged with Kalakis and I'm on his side, do I get advantage?
Yes.
All right.
It's around.
So yeah, Golteb is gonna go with his swing with his great weapon master with the bloody great axe.
Yep. Oh, that hits. Roll me a d10. So
All right,
it doesn't kill. Oh. But he's pretty badly injured.
yeah, and he's gonna go right back at him again.
Go for it. And another d10. Oof. Perfect number. Tell me how your attack looks.
All right, the first swing, he just digs it right into one shoulder. When he pulls out again for the second one, he digs right into the other shoulder and almost just kind of takes off his fucking head, like a perfect V cut across his chest.
And as you do that, you see his body kind of disappear back into the ether that he came.
All right, so now Golteb, after he gets his kill, he's gonna take a step over this way, and he's gonna take his bonus action against the succubus over here. Same thing with the great axe.
Yep, hits. And a d10.
8.
Damn, dude. She's really bad.
And that would
She's
that would be
standing.
my turn.
There should be a wall between him and her, shouldn't there? Or no?
It looks like she's standing right in the entranceway. I think it'd be alright.
Okay.
There's maps and stuff in the way, but
Okay.
for point.
I tried to make sure I was out of the way without,
Yeah,
Thank
if
you
you were
for-
standing where you were before, then obviously not. But
Okay. All right. So now it's Kalakis' turn. We're back to Kalakis,
damage dealers.
and
Tell me the
Kalakis
field
will
plan.
take a good swing at her right now. I don't think a 13 hits.
Mm-mm.
Damn it. All right. Well, then I'm gonna just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna put everything I got into this one with the Great Weapon Master. Do I get advantage being here or no?
Nope.
Damn it. Well then, action surge it is.
Third time's the charm, huh?
Well, third or fourth time is the charm. How about 20? Is a 20 hit
20 hits.
for 15 damage?
Describe to me your attack.
After Golteb ran his swipe at her, she was slightly distracted, and I took 2 swings, and I was a little clumsy with them. I missed, but my third swing, the first 2 were just a distractor. That third swing really freaking that was the one that was meant to kill her, and I got it kind of like right across her chest, and just carved a nice hole right through her, nice slash right through her chest.
Almost like a stake through the heart. She dies.
Almost. Almost.
That's that. You don't see any threats.
Don't see any threats.
What was up with that guy that appeared out of nowhere.
I'm going to apologize to Heidi, but I think we should take a short rest.
I agree.
Okay. Does anyone
Can I
need
check?
any patching up? I have my healing kit ready.
I'm good.
I mean, I could use a couple health. You know, seven health will get me back to, or not seven. Yeah, a little bit.
I'll take out my
I think
healer's kit then, and
Yeah, I
sit
think you're
down
better.
with Kalakis and patch up all his wounds, stitch him up, spread some honey in there, spit on some of them, do all that shit. He's healed for 10.
You
All
healing?
right.
Did the succubus lady, did she disappear too?
No, her body's still there.
Yeah, I want to search her body.
Oh no.
You don't really
Yep.
find much on it. She's kind of just in rags. She was really locked up, as best as you can tell.
Anybody want to go and search her little cell, see if maybe they had her there guarding something?
Yeah, I'm gonna go detect magic in herself.
And then since I'm taking a short rest, I get my action surge back.
Yeah. Don't you get your maneuvers back too?
I do.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Detect magic in her cell. Does that do anything?
You don't detect anything in the cell. But you feel like you're floating above the ocean because you are. It's just the tower off to the side. Searching the cell, there really isn't any items whatsoever. Detect magic or otherwise, even your visual check. It just seems like there's the chains on the wall and there's a pot for them to pee in, and that's it.
A pot to piss in.
That's it.
Poop deck.
What do you guys think? The second tower?
Yeah, we can do the second
Go
tower.
ahead.
We're
More
going
the same.
clockwise?
Yeah.
Alright. If you say so. Open it
Are
up.
you trying to tell us not to do that, Corey?
I'm not telling you nothing. Open it up and you look inside and there's nothing.
All right.
I like nothing.
It depends on what we're expecting.
All right, door number 3.
Door number 3. You guys stack up, you open it up. Nothing.
All right. Door number 4.
Door number 4, you stack up, you get ready. You feel like you almost hear something coming from inside, and then you realize it's just Kalakis stumbling on his way in. There's nothing.
All right.
It is clear.
Okay. Now what about these doors in the back?
Yeah.
You have 2 doors in the back.
Left first or right first? We did
Right
left
first?
last time. Right first.
Okay.
The ones where you came from?
Oh, that's the one we came from?
No, you came from the middle here, but that's what you're saying. You're going to the one to the right there. So you stack up, you open up the door, and you move in, and it's just a bench with a hole in it. You just enter the bathroom.
The privet.
And now the left one.
In the latrine, by the way, you found what you normally find in latrines. Feel free to lengthen or shorten your description of that information. Do you want me to make it spelly for you? Do you want to make it fairly bad? On the left side, you open it up and you look into a closet. There's noble clothes and a bedrobe with little cuts, cute skulls embroidered on it.
Cute skulls. Kalakis wants that.
On the back, it's written to Captain Catacomb from Mama with love.
Ah, from Mama with love. All right, I ball it up and toss it over to Kalakis.
All right.
Yay, bathrobes.
See what's locked behind this gate.
We already unlocked that gate.
I know.
Yeah,
See where it goes?
Yeah.
Right. Let me copy and paste all use. And we're going to the south of the map. As you walk down the stairs, you find yourself in a giant dining hall. The room contains a large glass window that looks over the sea. A large pipe organ to the south is playing on its own a very eerie melody. Spiral staircase that you just came down to. And next to the stairs are two Grim Reapers. Or rather, to the south are two Grim Reapers out on the deck.
Like statues of Grim Reapers or alive Grim Reapers?
No, to the south of you, it's just statues. Statues of two Grim Reapers out on the deck.
Okay.
I'm going to inspect the statues.
You're inspecting the statues?
Yep.
Okay. So you're walking out on the deck to check them out?
Oh, they're on the deck.
Yeah, they're out on the back deck. There are two doors. There's a door here, and there's a door here.
What do you guys think?
We can go ahead and inspect them.
Okay.
I don't see how that would hurt.
Let's do left first, where the big guys are in front.
All right.
All right.
We head on out, Corey?
Alright, who's inspecting the Grim Reaper first?
I mean, I'll inspect it first, I guess, because I'm closest.
Give me a second here.
What kind of check do you need? A perception or an investigation?
Dexterity!
Dexterity. How about a 14?
Oh. As you're looking at it, you realize that something is not wrong, and you hear a click, and all of a sudden the Sith of the Grim Reaper comes flying at your head, but you're able just in time to drop down to the floor as it swings over your head, thankfully saving you quite a bit of magic damage.
Okay. That's good.
I think we should. Actually, I don't think we're expecting the other one. I think we're good.
I think we're good.
Anybody want to play the piano?
No.
Oh.
Well, if the steering wheel would have attacked us, I think the piano might attack us too.
It's not like a jukebox.
I
I
don't
can
know. It
change the
might
tune.
open up a door like in Goonies.
That was exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, stay for it.
I want to inspect the keys on this piano. If there's like any specific keys that look a little dirtier than others, or
I'll help
worn.
him out with that.
Checking out the keys of the organ, you do not detect anything out of the norm. It's just the keys are just kind of going down on their own, almost eerily, as music is just filling the quarters.
I'm out of here.
I think we just have a regular ghost DJ here.
Yeah, I want to get out of here.
All right.
Let's go back upstairs.
Alright, you going back up the stairs, or are you just going to the north?
Any other doors?
I think there's a door right here, isn't there?
Yeah, there's two doors to the north.
Yeah, let's pick a door and go through one of them.
Well, let's pick the left.
Alright. You guys sure?
Mm-hmm.
You stack up on the door, you kick in the door. Now what do you find? You find yourself in the same area you were before at the blood fountain.
Ah, okay.
Catacombs.
All right, so we step out this door.
Where you were going to now?
All right, so we're back at
back to the main deck.
You have the stairs going down that are located right here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those stairs. Yeah. Because I
Yeah,
can't see
so
those stairs from where I'm at.
all right, so I think we already cleared up, so now we gotta go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take the stairs.
All right.
All right, I'll take point.
We'll copy and bring you guys down. Oh, hold on a second.
Holding on a second.
Cool how they did the bars.
There we go. Yeah, the map design of this is pretty impressive. Someone spent a lot of time on that. All right. You are looking at. Oh, damn it. Ubisoft again. All right, you're looking at multiple jail cells. In the cells are cadavers. Catheters are inserted in their arms. What was once an abundant flow of blood is now reduced to a minimal drip. Life has left these bodies long ago. Tubes all seem to blink upward.
Life left those bodies long ago, Heidi.
Like at least 15 minutes.
Are you searching the area?
Yeah, we can search around the area.
Searching through on one of the bodies, or around one of the bodies of this weird catheter setup, you see a page that looks like it was ripped right out of the captain's journal.
And what does
Okay.
it say?
What I had originally planned has proven to be harder than I predicted. While my crew has long been converted, thanks to the medallion, the second phase of my plan has failed. The crew's souls have been entrapped, given as a sacrifice to Genchalsis, who in turn forces them to serve me for an eternity. Draining their blood has not been as effective, though. I thought I could use their blood to lure and control thralls. However, their blood was not pure enough. I in turn started raiding ships with my own creations, the Skull Bearers. But sailors did not seem to provide pure enough blood either. I then reached out to an old contact in a dark organization, Mother Crow. She seemed she could get a supply of pure blood to me. The purest children.
Oh, goodness. Are there kids in these beds?
One of the bodies could be a child, smaller.
Can we make out any of the bodies as to like what they were?
No, they're all humanoid of some sort. At least two of them are on the smaller side. They could have been children. Other
And I
than
assume we
that,
don't recognize any of the bodies.
you do not recognize any. Their blood has long been drained out of them. They've been long dead. It doesn't
Okay.
look like there's anything noticeable with any features.
All right, do you guys want to keep moving north?
Yeah.
Or do you
There
want to
is
keep
a
going
massive
down?
door to your south, just to point out. And then there are these two stairs on the other side going further down.
Yeah, there's two stairs right here, and then there's a
Then you
lot
have
more ship.
And you have a door just to the
Right
south
here.
of you, and then there's ship to the north.
This palace.
I think check out the rest to the north, to the ship to the north.
I was gonna say you can use detect magic and see where you feel magic coming from.
Yep. I'm slowly walking the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm walking with him.
Same.
Yeah, same.
I have to go to bed soon, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty close there with you.
Yeah, if you guys
I
do you guys want to pause now, and then we'll pick up another time?
Before we open anything else and open up any other worms,
Yeah,
maybe we.
yeah, I think we should do that.
I had a
Cause I
feeling
think I
this was
see.
going to be a
I
two-parter. So.
Leave it